Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is the 26th of September. August. We are heading for a big game tonight. It is a huge game. It is Derby County versus Burnley in the EFL Cup round. What round is it? Round 3? Round 2? Whatever it is. And it's going to be interesting to see how this is all going to shape up this afternoon, this evening, whatever you want to classify it as. But we're in a great position for me. We've got 2 transfers on the horizon. There is a lot going off. Apologies that I had you waiting for so long. A man had to do his business. Let's put it that way. But shall we get into everybody in the chat? Welcoming Richard, welcoming Jamie, JK, Beza, welcoming everybody, welcoming AP UK, welcoming Dom Dong, welcoming everybody. Hope you are all okay. We are live cross platforms yet again on YouTube, Twitch and TikTok. Who do we think is going to win? The obvious answer to that is Derby County. And we're going to be watching across all of it on this stream tonight. We're going to be here from now until when the game ends pretty much. And we'll probably have a little bit of a chat towards the end of the game as well. But shall we just go through a couple of the comments before we take a look at the teams for Derby County and Burnley. Hey up Lewis, how are you mate? I'm okay, thank you Richard, how are you? Have to be honest, it's a very strong team tonight. It's a very strong team tonight. I have to admit, I still think we'll lose 2-0, but I didn't expect us to put a good team out. I think when you look at the players potentially coming back, I think it is very much a good team and it's only going to get better. Welcoming Jamie, welcoming JK. Score predictions for tonight, everybody think we'll lose 2-0 if I'm honest. I'm thinking it's going to be 1-0 if I'm honest. That's my personal opinion. I'm not sure which way though right now, but we'll get into that across the course of the stream. We need Sanderson off. We will see what happens across the course of tonight. I think when Langas is back fit, Sanderson won't be an issue anyway. Lewis won't be able to join you for the watch long just for a few minutes of the build-up. No worries, Richard. No worries at all. Evening to you, AP UK. Team sheet, yes, we'll get into that in a moment. Good evening all. Welcome in, Dom Dong. Only positive result I can see us getting tonight is scraping a 0-0 and then winning on penalties. Burnley have that Premier League class. I think they'll beat us 2-0. We will wait and see. As Eustace said, try and win's the important thing. Getting the minutes in the legs. Absolutely. Honestly, don't care about this. I am here now, JK. I am here now. Honestly, don't really care about this competition. Won't be too upset if we lose. Hi, welcome in, Bez. I hope you are okay. I'll be watching the game on Sky Sports Plus, mate. That's where I'll be watching the game. Who else is in here over on TikTok? Sanderson, going to give him a free 3 points. It's a good job it's a cup game then, isn't it? Is that injured? No, he'll just be getting protected. There's no point in him playing really tonight. We'll just have to wait and see whether he's involved at the weekend really. Up the Clarets, we'll see what happens this evening. Kenzo not in the team. The tears are flooding from our fans. To be honest with you, I think that's a positive for the weekend. Where are you watching again? Sky Sports Plus, it'll be on Sky Sports Plus. Predictions, I think it's going to be 1-0. I'm just not entirely sure which way that's going to go. What channel number? I don't think it's on a channel number. I think it's, I think you have to go on the Sky Sports app or the red button. Vickers Masterclass, hopefully. We will wait and see. Sorry, didn't hear a few minutes ago. Why did you keep us waiting? I had to go and do my business. Let's put it that way. I didn't realise until I turned the stream on. But we'll get into that another time. Opinions on the lineup. We're going to go into the lineup in just a second. Is the game already live on Sky Sports? No, I don't think it'll be live until like 5 minutes before kickoff. But we'll wait and see. 2-0. Burnley says Tin Man, but we will wait and see. Shall we just give me 2 seconds? Let's see if I can get the team sheet up on screen for you. Both Derby and Burnley. I'm not entirely sure if it's up on the website I use. So just give me 2 seconds. Yes, it is. So just give me 2 seconds, everybody, while I jump up on the team sheet. Zetterstrom, Bar, Ozo and Morris all not included. Yeah, I completely agree with them being rested. Can I be a mod? This is the first time I've seen you, so right now I'm going to say no. If you're in a couple more times in the future, that might be something that we'll look at. Think we were in 1-0 as well. Burnley using a worse team. Should have just done Jason Puncheon and done your business for the world to see. Do you know something? Maybe one day that will happen. Maybe one day. But that day is not today. Let's see. Burnley. There we go. I just need to edit this thing so that you can see the team sheet in full. Let me just crop this down. Got to go now, Lewis. Sorry I can't join for the live watch along. Come on, you Rams. No worries at all, mate. Hope you have a good evening, and I'll catch you later on. Left. 150. 125. Why is there a 3 in there? 125. Come on, Derby. Absolutely. Appreciate the follow. Do you want me to get you a ticket, buddy, to watch a game? No, I don't need a ticket to watch the game, mate. I do not need a ticket. I am A-OK where I am. Thank you very much. The game will be on in about half an hour's time until kickoff. We're about to go through the team sheet. It will be up on screen over on YouTube. So if you are on TikTok, you can always go and head over there and see what's going on. Appreciate the follow, Jimmy. Welcome in, mate. Hope you are okay. Kenzo not good enough. Won't be anywhere near the team when Travis comes in. We will wait and see who's that special star, because I don't see one in the lineup. We'll have to wait and see, Toby. We will have to wait and see who that is. How's your day been? Yeah, it's been good, thank you, mate. How's yours been? That's fine. Let me do that. Let's do that. There we go. Right, so let's get the team sheet up on the screen then, shall we? So here we have the two sides for Derby County and Burnley. Obviously, if we take a look at Burnley, they've got Reece in goal, Sonner, Worrell, Humphreys and Pires at the back. Edwards, Laurent, Ramsey and Shumena in the midfield four, with Fleming and Broja in attack. You can watch it over on Sky Sports Plus, mate. When's kickoff? Kickoff is at 7:45, I believe. For Derby, the team is as followed in a 3-5-2. Appreciate the follow, Tottenham for life. Hope you are okay, mate. Vickers in goal, a back three of Fozzie on the left, Sanderson and Rooney. A midfield five of Elder on the left, Ward on the right. Osborne, Clark and Adams through the middle, with Brewster and Jackson as the front two. However, I do believe that the front two will probably be more of a front three, with Jackson as the main number 9, with Clark and Brewster in behind. But we will wait and see sort of how that progresses across the course of obviously the game, see how that sort of goes and things like that. But obviously we will sort of wait and see how that progresses, because you obviously never know what's going to happen within the game of football. It's a very, very interesting thing, let's put it that way. Football, you never just know what's going to happen. So obviously it is just one of those things. Now, everybody, how is everybody doing? Let's just go through the team sheet a little bit, and let's just take a look at what's going on. The heart says 2-1 to the Rams, but head says 2-0 Burnley. We will see. It'll be good to see some fresh legs given an opportunity. I've no expectations of a win, but as long as we don't get embarrassed. Yeah, completely agree. Appreciate the roses, Tottenham. Welcome in, mate. Hope you are okay. You're just a small town in Nottingham. Funnily enough, we're nowhere near. We're not in Nottingham. So you're a little bit wrong on that one, unfortunately. Where you're watching this, I will be watching it live on Sky Sports Plus. 1-0 Derby poor this year. We will wait and see. Is Zetterstrom leaving Derby? There's interest from Brentford, but nothing has been confirmed as of yet. Good to see Rooney play. Yeah, you're spot on. I'm so tired, but I'm happy that Derby are playing. I think we're all sort of in that same boat at the moment with Derby and things like that. Today's been a tiring day. I'm trying to get ourselves in a good position so that there's videos on the channel and TikTok and things like that. Appreciate the follow, ABC. Hope you're okay. So it will be interesting to see whether we can get those results done tonight. Obviously, hopefully pick up 3 points, pick up a victory maybe. Well, it's obviously not 3 points. It's a step into the next round of the cup competition, but we will see. Appreciate the follow, Isla. Hope you're okay. Do you go to many games? Yes, I go to all the home games. Stoke got chances this year? Yeah, absolutely. Stoke have got a chance. Relegation scrap again? We will wait and see in just a few weeks' time. We will wait and see once Derby County have got all their players. Appreciate the follow, Sam Taylor. Hope you are okay. Do you know which Sky Sports Plus it's on, mate? No, I'm not entirely sure. I'll be watching it on the app, mate. So that's where I'll be getting it. I can't lie. What do you think of the starting 11? We're going to get into that in a moment. Up the Clarets. We'll see, JBL. We will see. Come on. Forest are shit. They absolutely are. And it's Nottingham Forest. No, it's Notts Forest. Let's not lie. It is Notts Forest. What app? What is the app called? The app is called Sky Sports Plus. It's called Sky Sports. Where the game will be live. It is live on Sky Sports Plus. The app is called Sky Sports. That's it. Where are we on the list? I'm pretty sure we are. We will wait and see. There we are. There is Derby County versus Burnley. Let's chuck a headphone in and let's get on the App Store. Yeah, it's called. I think it's just called Sky Sports, mate. The app. You take a whole well, yeah, whatever. You're right, mate. It's Jack. Come on, mate. We will see. I'm going to Ipswich. Hope you have a good time, Dom. Not gonna lie, I want you lot to go up so we can play. You're not gonna lie. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Is it free? I think you have to have a Sky Sports membership. Sienna. Loki ATL, you take our whole team. I'd take anybody's team, to be honest. We're not exactly sort of in a position where we can be playing about, if I'm completely honest. Let me just turn Bluetooth off on my phone so my AirPods don't change during the stream and things like that. Let's just turn that down a bit. Hang on. I don't know where the volume button is. Wrong one. That one. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. Best player, your opinion? If you're on about best player for Derby County, I'd probably go Carlton Morris. Don't think he's in the squad tonight. We're going to get destroyed, aren't we? We will have to wait and see. It's going to be a very, very interesting evening for me as a Derby County fan. Is the Travis to Wrexham news bullshit? I've not heard anything in regards to Travis to Wrexham apart from a fake tweet that's been put out this afternoon from someone who I don't really know. If they have any sort of say in anything, to be quite honest. So we'll sort of wait and see how that goes. Hope we see the best of Clark and Brewster tonight. Hopefully the defence stays strong and we get no injuries. Fingers crossed, AP. Seeing quite a few USA fans. Glad Ajimang hasn't been called up. They're very critical of him. Don't seem to rate him as their main striker. Well, we will see how it shakes out once he sort of steps into our first team. It's Burnley. It's going to be 2 goals max. We will wait and see. That's coming from a Forest fan. Do you miss the East Midlands derby? Yes, of course. It's the only rivalry we really have that I actually care about. When do you think Johnson and Travis are going to be announced? I would anticipate over the course of the next 24 to 48 hours. Do you miss the East Midlands derby? Yes, I do. 3-1 lose. We will wait and see. Appreciate the follow, Barnsley, Ryan. Hope you're okay. Agree with Morris. Yeah, we are Leeds. We are Leeds. Let's see. How are Leeds? Literally being nice. I actually want you lot to go up. We will see. You can have the Venkies as well. No, you can keep them, mate. You can keep them. Unfortunately, Ruben, we will not be taking live requests tonight. Apologies for that. 2-1 loss from a Leeds fan. We will see what happens. We will see what happens, Bite Boys. I'm back. Welcome back, Beza. Hope you are okay. Obviously, you will see in the top corner over here, we do now have a subscriber counter. Anybody that hits the subscribe button, it will go up as the stream is ongoing. Obviously, on TikTok, you've got the follow counter down here, and you'll pop up as well. But it has been a great afternoon. With Derby County are going in a great way. In a great way. And once we get these transfers done, we're going to be in a great position. Appreciate the follow, Mel. Hope you are okay. How was your chipper tea last night? It was brilliant, mate. It was absolutely amazing. Where do you think Derby will finish at the end of this season? I think Derby County will probably finish, if I'm completely honest, in the top half. But I'm not entirely sure where in the top half. I'm thinking probably 9th, if I'm honest. Why does everyone think this home kit is bad? I don't think it is. I quite like it, to be honest with you, mate. Appreciate the follow, Grey Boy. Hope you are okay. 4-1 to Barnsley against Rotherham. Let's see what happens with that one. Any Derby players from last year doing well this year? Don't think we are regretting losing any. Yeah, I don't think we're regretting losing any either, to be quite honest with you. I think we're in a fairly decent position in terms of where everybody is for that fact, to be quite honest with you. I think in terms of the players we've let go, I think most of them are down in like League 1 or League 2, and I don't think they're actually that much far off us, to be completely honest with you. Position in the league-wise, they just need to stay up. For us, I think we're aiming for mid-table. That would be what I anticipate John Eustace to be looking for. if I'm sort of completely honest as a Derby fan. I imagine they're waiting so they can announce Travis and Johnston back to back. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, mate. Have we signed Travis and Johnston? As of right now, the deals have not been announced. However, that doesn't mean the deals haven't been done, signed, sealed and delivered. Appreciate the follow, Star. Hope you are okay. And we're gonna have a good night tonight. We are going to have a good night. So it will be interesting to see sort of how it goes. It's going to be very, very interesting. Arguably, Mendes-Lang on the wing may have been beneficial right now. Yeah, you're not wrong, but ultimately I don't think Mendes-Lang is good enough to sort of have an impact with us anymore, if I'm completely honest. So we'll have to wait and see. I think we needed that change, if I'm completely honest. Hey, big lad, what time's kickoff? Just got in. 7:45, I believe kickoff is. Obviously right now going through your guys' comments and questions and anything to do with transfers and things like that, score predictions, make sure you get them all in the comments. Obviously, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit the like button over on TikTok, hit the follow button as well. If you are on Twitch or on YouTube, make sure you follow, subscribe and do all of that jazz so that we can see everything that is going off with Derby County. You think Zetterstrom will go? I don't personally, but we will wait and see what happens across the course of the next few weeks. I hate both clubs. Well, we will wait and see. What else are you streaming on? I'm streaming across YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.tv. Twitch.tv/Lewis_Everett11. YouTube.com/@Lewis_Everett. If you just type in my name on YouTube, I should come up at the top. What's your predictions? I think it's going to be 1-0, but I'm just not entirely sure which way, if I'm completely honest. Appreciate the subscriber, whichever one of you we are. We're obviously really, really close on YouTube to 2,700 subscribers. It's been a phenomenal month, to be quite honest with you. When do you reckon Travis will be announced? I reckon he'll be announced over the course of the next 48 hours. I think he'll be in so that he'll be in the squad on Saturday. I think the same with Max Johnston as well. Welcome in, Daniel. Hope you are okay, mate. Would you have had Mendes-Lang over Jackson? I'd rather have none of them, to be completely honest with you, mate. But we will wait and see. And I think that is Mark agreeing with me in the comments there as well. Appreciate the follow, Jacob. Hope you are okay. Obviously, let me know your thoughts and score predictions in the comments. Paul, if you are in here, I think you potentially owe me a super chat, but I'm not going to hold a grudge. Is Red Bull our new investor? Seen something on Twitter, or is that fake? Now, we have no confirmation on who said new investor is going to be, or who said new investor is. There is rumoured to be investment sort of on the way, but we don't have any sort of confirmation of anything as of right now. But we are anticipating that will be coming across the course of the next few weeks. So we will sort of see how it goes, if I'm completely honest with you, mate. Thoughts on Ajimang? Obviously, we've not seen him in a Derby shirt yet, but what I've seen of him for America and at Charlotte, I think he's got quality. You're good at speaking. I can never speak that quick for that long. Well, I'm sort of getting used to these streams. I'm hoping eventually I can slow down a bit, but I've only recently sort of started streaming, and I think I'm doing a decent job. Obviously, you on YouTube and TikTok, you can obviously let me know your thoughts on how I'm doing and things like that. Obviously, give me your recommendations as well for things I can do to improve the stream. But appreciate that. #7. Hope you are okay yourself, mate. Guys, tap the screen, hit the follow button, also go over to YouTube and subscribe. He has got it absolutely to a T, so make sure you do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the follow button. We've already got 12 new followers on TikTok today, which is absolutely unreal. We've only been live for probably about 20 minutes, if that, on TikTok, so we will see how that goes. Up the Carrots, welcoming Kieran, hope you're okay. Not bothered about the score, but as long as Derby win and draw Forest, I'll be well chuffed. We will wait and see what happens with that one, we will. Leeds versus Owls, score prediction. Leeds 3-1. 3-1 Leeds, I'll say. Imagine we find out the new investor is Mel Morris back for more. I don't think David Clowes will do that unless it's Mel Morris just pumping in money, to be quite honest with you. But we will wait and see sort of how that progresses across the course of any upcoming investment conversations. I do have a video coming out about investment and takeovers tomorrow morning over on YouTube at 10 a.m. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Turn on the notification bell. Is there pens tonight? Yeah, I believe it goes straight from 90 to pens like it did versus West Brom. on. What can you watch the game on? Sky Sports Plus me, Sky Sports Plus Adam. Evening Lewis, we are here again. We absolutely are, Kay. Do we have a bet on the cards, Kay? Do we have a bet on the cards? Do we have a bet on the cards? What I want to know is if Paul's still in here. Is Paul in here? That'll be the big question. Because we all love Paul. We all love Paul. Appreciate the follow, Kieran. Hope you are okay, mate. Hope you are getting on all right. Heading into this evening's fixtures up against, for Derby, it's obviously up against Burnley. Obviously, your team may be up against someone else. And we are edging ever closer to kick-off. It is getting there, and we are slowly but surely getting there. So shall we take a look again at the two team sheets for Derby County and for Burnley? Obviously, it's a very interesting team sheet for Derby County. Jackson and LML is like Bleach and Bud Light. Well, to be fair, you just don't want either of them, do you? Costs nothing to follow. Enjoy the game, mate. Clarets win, hopefully. We will wait and see. Appreciate the follow, Kieran. You are absolutely right. It is completely free to follow and to subscribe. Obviously, if any of you do want to super chat, gift or whatever, I do really appreciate it and I will acknowledge you. But I'm not going to be here begging for gifts or super chats. That is not the person I am. Warren doing all right for the Dons. He is doing all right for the Dons, but they are in League 2 with probably the best squad League 2 has probably ever seen. But we will wait and see. Burnley 3, Derby 1 from a Clarets fan. Good luck for the rest of the season. Harry, make sure you hit that follow button. But yeah, good luck for the season. It is going to be interesting tonight to see how that goes. If Adjumang is as good as One Shot, that would be brilliant. It absolutely would. I don't know why my screen has changed. Just give me 1 second. Let me do. That's not working. Right, so that's not working. We'll get rid of that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it for a second. Appreciate the follow, Harry. Welcome in, mate. Finally managed to get the Sky Sports thing working. Well done, mate. Appreciate that. Can you invite me when the match starts? What do you mean by invite you, mate? Finally managed to get Sky Sports thing working. Ha ha ha. Well done, mate. Appreciate it. Hi, Lewis. Any links with keepers at the minute? No. Appreciate the roses. Number 7. Hope you are okay. Appreciate that, Northside. Hope you are okay. What do you reckon the score will be against WA versus Stoke? That will be an interesting one. That will be a very, very interesting one. I think Stoke will probably take the win in that one, if I'm completely honest. Appreciate the roses again. Number 7. Hope you are okay. Up the Clarets, we will see. We will see what happens this evening. Tap the screen, hit follow. Absolutely. He knows exactly what he needs to say. We are in an absolutely great position. Any news on Johnston and Travis? I believe both of them have done their medicals. We're just waiting, essentially, for Derby County to announce the moves, to put it that way. Obviously, those of you on YouTube, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe. You will see the subscriber count change. Only if I was mod, I could have pinned that. Do you know something? How do I even make you a mod? Add moderator. I think you're a mod. What can you do? Comments, allow moderator to turn off comments, block keywords, mute accounts, block accounts, pin account. Let's take that one off. Let's not do that. Do that. Right. You are now a mod, Northside. You're now a mod. I think you can do pretty much everything. Can I be moderated? If you're in here a bit longer, Leo, we'll take a look. There we go. Good lad, good lad. Northside, can you put a comment with like my YouTube and stuff in and pin it at the top? What do you think of tonight's lineup? So, right, let's get into tonight's lineups. Obviously, we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff, so let's take a look at that. If you need the links and stuff, I've got a link tree on my Twitter, which is Lewis_Everett11. Appreciate that, Northside. If it helps, my name is Oscar. Yeah, that really helps, Oscar. I've gone to 23 away games last season. Love that, Leo. Love that. You Reds, well, we will see, Alfie. Let's get into the lineup. Obviously, we've got some time before kickoff, so let's look at Derby's situation. I personally think it's a 3-4-3. I'm not going to lie to any of you. And realistically, I'm not surprised with the team. Good evening, Dan. Hope you are okay, mate. Hope you don't mind me calling you Dan, by the way. I know some people are very like specific on like names and stuff like that. So if that's not okay, do let me know and I'll make sure. Right. So let's take a look then. So I each of your vids. Appreciate that, Leo. Appreciate that. So the team is Vickers in goal, a back three of Fozzie, Sanderson, Rooney, a midfield five of Ward, Osborne, Clark, Adams and Elder, with Brewster and Jackson up front. But I think it's going to be... Appreciate the follow, Harry. Hope you are okay. Those of you subscribing in YouTube, appreciate that as well. I think it's more of a 3-4-3. I think it'll be Jackson as the 9 with Brewster and Clark in behind. But we will sort of wait and see how that progresses across the course of the evening. But I do think we've got a very good sort of setup here. Adams and Osborne are going to be your 2 in midfield. We know what Ward can do. Very, very good footballer. Elder's very good as well. I personally think that Osborne's probably heading out before the end of the window. I think this is probably one of the last times we'll see him. I am surprised that Dejon Brown isn't starting, if I'm completely honest. But I am anticipating that, obviously, I think Kane Wilson will come on throughout the game. I think Kenzo will probably come on. I think Vyman will come on, and we'll just have to see sort of how the game goes. I think 2-1 loss. Maybe, Leo, maybe. We will wait and see. Realistically, Burnley are also going to start second or third team, which makes me think we have a chance. There's always a chance in football. That's the good thing about it, really. Realistically, Burnley are also going to start second and third team. Has the game started? No, it starts at 1:45. Glad Rooney is starting. Yeah, I am too. Back three again. Jesus wept. Well, it might not be a back three. It could be a back four with Ward on the right-hand side. But we'll wait and see. Where is Morris? Morris is being protected for the weekend. Score prediction, I've said 1-0, if I'm honest. Can I be mod now? For the time being, you can be mod. Let me just drop that one. Get rid of that one. There we go. Right, you should be a mod now, Leo. Will you show game? Unfortunately, I can't. I'll get my channel banned. Absolutely fine, mate. Hope all is well your end. Yeah, all is well on this end, Daniel. Welcome in. Obviously, if you are on YouTube, don't hesitate to put things in the chat. I'll try and get to every single one of them. I will. YouTube, Lewis Everett. Head on over, subscribe, live on YouTube and Twitch. Absolutely. My Twitch is Lewis_Everett11. It should be the same logo as on YouTube and TikTok. For those of you in the comments. Burnley second team starting tonight would win the champ. It probably would, to be fair. Will you show game legal? Yeah, I legally can't, unfortunately. Second half is all I always think we are weaker. We will wait and see how that goes. We will. Yeah, so like everybody, let me know in the comments, what are you expecting from tonight? Who are you looking forward to seeing? What players are you hoping put on a good performance? Where's Morris? Morris is not in the squad. He'll be being protected heading into the game at the weekend for me. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, drop your score predictions in the comments, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, drop it all. What Sky Sports Plus is it on? I've got it on the app, so I'm not entirely sure, Dom. Up the Rams, absolutely. Leo, what did Lewis, Rams fan for life, say? Why are they muted? You don't have to mute anybody. You think when Ajimang is back, we go to up top? Could be. I'm not entirely sure, though, to be honest with you. It's a very, very interesting position we find ourselves in. Lewis, I'm going to disappear for the first half, then come back at half-time. Yeah, that's fine, mate. That is absolutely fine. Let's chuck a poll in the YouTube chat. Result. Obviously, it is a cup game, so you can only win or draw. There we go. Make sure you vote on the poll on YouTube. Leo, can you do polls on... Appreciate the follow, Kyra. Welcome in. Leo, can you do polls and things like that on the channel? I don't know if you can, to be honest. Let's add that one. Yeah. If you can chuck a poll on for me to do the score predictions. Looking forward to Brewster, Rooney and Wilson getting some minutes. Yeah, completely agree. I'm wanting 2-1, but think we're going to get trampled. It'll be interesting. It's going to be an interesting afternoon. 2 strikers up top right now. I think it's going to be a 3. I think it's going to be Jackson as the 9, Clark and Brewster as the 2 10s behind. Hopefully see Wilson later, but I reckon we won't do it tonight. But you know footy, there's always a chance. Yeah, there's always a chance we will see. If we need him, I reckon he comes on. Up to Burnley, let's see how tonight goes. Is Ibu starting? Yes. Why? Just because it's a cup game, can we only win or draw? Wait, have I put win or draw? Hang on, let me do that again. Let me do the poll again. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Let's try again. Win, loss. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Shut up, mate. Who's boring? Who's boring, Sheldon? Who's boring? 1-1 Derby. I have Burnley on my ACCA. 1-1 Derby to win on pens. I'm going to go so I can get my Derby shirt on the game. Bye, though. Speak to you later. Appreciate the follow, Luke. Don't need that pinned. Blackburn are crap. They are. See you later, Leo. See you later. Come on, Claret. Score prediction. I think it'll be 1-0. I'm just not sure where. Can you put live score on the screen? When we get going, I will switch to this. Where we will have the score up here, up the top. But it won't be directly live. I'll have to adjust it myself. I need a graphic designer, someone who's good with Streamlabs. Can you pin lineups? If someone puts the lineups in the comments, I will pin it. I'll pin it. Derby fans cannot say Blackburn are crap after signing half of their squad. That's exactly why Blackburn are crap, Sam. If we're so crap, why did you sign our whole team? Only good players. Leicester are massive. We will see. Who's your favourite Rams player? Right now, it's tiny. What? Is it tiny on the screen, the score? I can make it bigger. Give me a second. Studio mode. Watchalong. Let's delete that for a second. Just give me 1 second, everybody. I'm here in the concourse. There's no connection. Fair enough, Ronnie. Derby, half the Rovers squad. Not exactly half. We've only got like 3 Rovers players. As a Burnley fan, I need to ask your opinion on John Eustace. Best manager in the league, without a shadow of a doubt. Score. Score. Right, if you just give me 1 second, I will make the score thing bigger. I don't know where to put it. Let's put it in that corner. There we go. Let's do that. Let's move. That's gonna be. Let's move that over there. You need a. Yeah, I really want overlays like that, but I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Leo, stop pinning your message. Yeah, only pin what we need, Leo. Only pin what we need. Northside, can you put the lineups in the chat and pin it for me, please? Give me 1 second. Sponsors. Let's do that. Pull that down here. Where's the chat box? You can have live chat below. The lineup on the left. Scores on the right. Give me 1 second. Where's the chat box? I need to. I'm like editing as we're talking right now. Chat box. Let's put that over there. Have I got any graphic designers in here? If someone can make me an overlay, I'll be absolutely delighted. I'll be absolutely buzzing. Pin comment. There we go. We've got lineup pinned. We've got lineup pinned. Appreciate that, James. Appreciate it, mate. Right, guys, how does this look? I saw... I need to get lineups on. If you put that up there, put that there. There we go. There is a way that I can get what's it called? Burnley versus Derby. Give me 2 seconds. I might be able to get lineups on the screen. There we go. That could go there. Boys and girls, I think we have it. I think we have it done. I've got the lineup over on YouTube. If those of you who are on TikTok, if you want to head on over to YouTube and take a look at lineups and things like that, you're obviously more than welcome to. I don't know if I can make the lineup bigger though. That's the only problem. If I can, let me crop it a little bit from the top. 200. Close that. Show graphics looking good. Appreciate that. Score nice and big. Looks fine. Graphics looking good. Will the score show underneath? Will the score show the score underneath the time scored? I can try and figure that out. You've lost live chat on YouTube. Hang on. Kickoff 5 minutes. Yeah, we're 5 minutes away from kickoff. Hang on. I think. Right, ladies and someone put comment in the chat. Is chat back? I don't know if chat's back. Lost me. Start a chant. Is everybody ready? We're all ready. Appreciate the follow, James. Welcome in. Have I missed any other follows? Why I've been scrolling through, trying to sort this out. I don't know why chat's not working. Oh wait, I know why chat's not working. There we go. Chat is working now. Is the lineup big enough? Is the lineup big enough? Let me know in the comments. Tap the live, guys, and head over to YouTube. Sub, username Lewis Everett. Absolutely. Appreciate the follow, Kai. Right. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can... Lineup text is too small. Right, give me a second. Let me see if I can change this. I have just lost TikTok chat for a second. Just bear with me, guys. Trying to get lineup on screen for YouTube. There we go. There we go. I think we're there. Right. No audio, just chat and the game on split screen in case of spoilers. Is that lineup bigger? Is that lineup better? Look at this now. Is this lineup better? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you are all okay. We've got 25 of you over on TikTok. We've got 50 of you over on YouTube. No audio, just chat and the game on split screen in case of spoilers. Love that, McLovin. Welcome in. The lineups are going off. And the lineups on the screen now. Can you get it up on Sky Sports Plus now? Yes, it's up on Sky Sports Plus now. Obviously, those of you in the chat, hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe. I'm sort of in a bit of a weird place here. Hang on. Let me move that. Let me do that. Let me lock that. Let's chuck that in there. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Right, there we go. That should be all okay. Is everybody happy with that? Everybody happy with that? Appreciate the follow, Cody. Hope you're okay. Up the Rams, let's go. Score prediction, I'm saying 1-0. I'm not sure which way, though. We are just about to get underway. I will be a little bit behind, obviously, with it being on the Sky Sports app. Can you make your live chat text a bit smaller? It looks massive. Right, yes, I can. Let's do that. Try that, chat. Is that better? We'll see if that works. Burnley's had a rough turnout, blimey. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Up the Rams, when you're coming on the pod, would be great to have you on. Appreciate that, Surfer Ball. At the moment, I'm just sort of focusing on getting my own stuff off the ground in terms of live streaming and stuff like that at the moment. But once I've got all this going and I sort of know where I'm going, get in touch and we'll figure something out. Come on, you Rams. Let's go. Fingers crossed. We are 30 seconds into the game. We are off. Is that live chat better, AP? Couldn't even feel the vitality with that turnout. Lewis, I'm going to disappear. Okay, mate, no worries. I'll speak to you at half time. How do you think Ryan Brewster will play? Hopefully he'll have a good afternoon. Obviously, we've got Vickers in goal. I am going to have to chuck the glasses on. Yeah, that tax size is better. Brilliant. We've just hit 2,700 subscribers over on YouTube. Appreciate you all for subscribing and liking and everything that you're doing. Obviously, it really helps the channel. We are 1 minute into the game. Can we watch? Unfortunately, I can't put it on the screen. Lineups are there, a bit bigger, but you could have lineups going across the bottom of your page, right to left, like they have it on TV. Just know it. Good idea, Dan. Good idea. I'll sort that out for the next stream. I will. Appreciate the follow. I can't say your name, so I'm going to call you Sass. Help me, Duck. What's your predictions? I'm saying 1-0. Thank you for the coins, Millie. Hope you are okay. Hope you are getting on all right. We are in. We are in. The game is going. But yeah, that's a great idea, Dan. I'll get that sorted for the next game, so I've got everything set up. I want to do what Goldbridge does. If you just give me 1 second, let me show you what Goldbridge does. I don't know if I've still got the picture. Screenshots. Desktop. I want to do... don't think I can get it up on the iPad. I've got it on an iPad in front of me, mate. I have. So you can get it up on an iPad. This is what I want to do, Dan. That's what I want to do in the end. But obviously right now I can't do that. I don't have the accessibility. But that's what I want to do. Oh, go on, Wardy. But yeah, we'll delete that now. Sorry. Do you want Forest in the next round? Yes, I do want Forest in the next round. Forest would be a great game in the next round. Let me pull this over here. There we go. Get TikTok chat back in the right area. I'd love Forest in the next round. What's Derby on? We're 3 minutes in. It's on Sky Sports Plus. Do you think it's because I'm on Sky Go? If you've got Sky Go, Toby, you could download Sky Sports, the app, and it should work. You should be able to get it up on there if you know you log in. That would be awesome. Yeah, I know, Dan. That's what I want to do, but I don't know what I'm doing in order to do that. Because he's got like the lineups like flipping sort of as the game goes on. Rams TV. I'm not sure if it's on Rams TV because it's on Sky. Any word on Travis signing? Medical's been done apparently on the weekend, but no confirmation of the deal as of right now. 1-0 down. Okay, you know if you're going to give score away, I'm going to have to mute you. And I don't want to have to mute you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That is terrible defending. That is absolutely terrible defending. That is a joke. That is an absolute joke. I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. 1-0 Burnley. Who was the scorer? Ramsey. 4 minutes in. What a joke. Let's do that. Let's get that. Let's Let's move that, put that there. There we go. There we go. Fuck. Why are we so bad? Why can we not defend? Like, I don't think Sanderson does anything wrong. Who does something wrong? I don't know what Vickers is doing, to be honest with you. Yeah, Kay, just for future, wait until I've seen the goal go in. Wait until I react to talk about it. Who made... I don't think there was a mistake, to be honest with you. I appreciate the follow all started. Already, what a joke. Yeah. 1-0 Burnley. I need to put the score on screen for TikTok. Hang on. Let's do this. Burnley 1 Derby. Let's put that on screen. There we go. We'll put that there for you. But obviously, Northside, if you can keep it pinned in the comments and stuff. What are you watching on? I'm watching on Sky Sports Plus on the Sky Sports app. Appreciate the follow, Billy. Hope you're okay. If we're 1-0 down, honestly, you might just have to watch Wednesday Leeds. You can stay in here for this, though, can't you, mate? You can stay in here for this. Travis is my cousin. Has he signed yet, Ollie? Has he signed? Appreciate the follow, Callum. Hope you're okay, mate. Welcome in. Well, this hasn't been a great start, has it? What happened with the goal? So essentially, we got hit on the counter-attack. Rooney was out of position. Sanderson was out of position. And Fozzie dove in. It just didn't go to plan. Let's put it that way, AC. And Vickers was the wrong side of the goal for me. A little bit too far over. CJ, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Don't tell no one, but yeah, 3-year deal, 3 million. I knew we'd signed. I knew we'd essentially paid for him. Not a good afternoon so far. Josh, you know, if you laugh at me, if you laugh at Derby, we're gonna have some serious issues, Josh. Serious issues. Massive issues. Massive issues. What a shambles. What an absolute joke. I'm not even lying. Do you know, I just know that Callum, Millie and Josh are just sat there absolutely pissing themselves. I just know it. Love your vlogs. Appreciate that, Henry. Hope you're okay, mate. Jakob Zetterstrom is my second uncle. See him today. You'll have to go through Millie first. That won't be too difficult, Josh. That won't be too difficult. Is he actually, Jinx? That's decent, that. Oh dear, easy to play through. Yeah, definitely. Hey up. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're okay. Hope you're alright, Laura. Hope you are okay. What's the latest on Ajimang? Should be back this week. Whether he's back on Saturday or not, I'm not sure. They have got an ex-Forest player, haven't they? Yes, I think they do. All Millie's fault? It's always Millie's fault. Just blame Millie for everything. It's the easy way out. Yeah, it's all your fault. Up the Clarets, welcome in, Oscar. Hope you're okay. Do you know, I wish we were actually like a good team. It would like change the world. It would be so much better if we was a good team. I think I'm going to watch this on my phone, then watch Wednesday on the iPad. Fair enough. John Eustace is my dad. I saw him today. Yeah, I bet he is, Kieran. I bet he is your dad. I'm pretty sure he's got daughters, to be fair, but hey-ho. Why is the Travis deal taking so long? I believe medical's done. I believe personal terms are agreed. Fee is agreed. It's just a case of Derby County announcing it, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, fuck off, Worrell. No one likes Joe Worrell. I would tell you what would be happening with him, but no allowed, like, private, if you get me. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I used to be a daughter, now I'm a son. We're not getting into those conversations. Listening to this instead of watching, because I couldn't care less about this game after Friday's garbage. Do you know something? That's part and parcel of football, innit? Losing already, Huddersfield banger. What, have they scored a good goal then, yeah? It's not what I wanted you to tell me. Let's do that. Thoughts on Sheffield United? No issues with Sheffield United, me. I think they're quite a decent team. Yeah. Set piece again. We will wait and see. We will wait and see. That's the only way Derby County seem to score, to be fair. Maybe Travis and Johnston will be unveiled together. Do you know something? That could happen. Want some likes, buddy? If you want to like Alex, you can do what you want. Appreciate the coins, footballs, and everything else you send in, Callum. Appreciate that, mate. I think with Travis and Johnston, they could both be done tomorrow, if I'm honest, but I'm not sure. Not sure. Keep Brewster fit and you've got a great striker. Yeah, I agree. I just accidentally bet 1,000 on a goal from Brozier. Do you think it's possible? Anything's possible against Derby. Where can I see the live stream, bro? Are you on about the Derby game, Fabio? I would say Jackson was at fault for the goal. Let's just blame Jackson for everything. Morris will get 2. Morris isn't on the pitch, unfortunately. Is there any other players we're looking at? At the moment, no. Who was at fault for the goal? Realistically, it was a team shambles, let's put it that way. We got played through way too easy. And for saying that Ebro Adams is playing in that deeper position is supposed to be that really good defensive player, he's not really started very well. The game is on Sky Sports Plus, so you have to do it on the Sky Sports app or on the red button. This is obviously my TikTok channel where you can follow and we'll watch along the game. Obviously, this is my YouTube channel. While the stadium is packed, yeah, typical Burnley, innit? When's the Ant going to be fit? I believe he's back in training this week, but we haven't had confirmation yet. Went straight through Vickers. Yeah, Vickers wasn't great. We've agreed contracts for Johnston, haven't we? Or have we signed? We've agreed contracts. He needs to have his medical, which was supposed to happen either today or tomorrow, but we've had no confirmation from anyone yet. Big East Lancs Derby at the Dingle Dome tonight. Let's see how that goes. What was the goal like? Poor, to be honest. Poor from Derby, to be quite honest with you. Are you staying to laugh then, Josh? Is that what you're doing? Do you think we'll lose Zetterstrom? I don't, to be honest. I don't think Zetterstrom goes anywhere unless... what's it called? Unless we find a solution for it, essentially. To be quite honest, mate. Is it true Travis had a medical on the weekend? That's the report. When you coming to collect Travis from us, his case is packed. He's probably in the stands tonight, to be quite honest with you, mate. What happened to Osborne? He's a bit shit, to be honest. W gifts. Well, yeah, appreciate the gifts, everybody. Welcome in. 1-0 already up the Clarets. Well, you are a Premier League team, and this isn't necessarily our best team. Any updates on Zetterstrom? Honestly, wouldn't mind him going. There's no new update at the moment, unfortunately. It's just about a bid. We can't get rid of Zetterstrom for 3-0. We can't. Want Derby to lose, but then also want them in the next round of the Cup. I'm genuinely not arsed about tonight. I'm genuinely not bothered by this result at all in the slightest. I think Ben Osborne's got concussion. Appreciate the subscription. You're actually hidden behind something, so just give me 2 seconds and we can replay that. There we go. Still behind something. Let's put it up there. There we go. Let's make that a bit smaller. Give me 1 second. Let's replay it for you. Wilson on the bench, get him on. Probably will come on. Appreciate the new subscriber. Welcoming everybody. If your YouTube account is on public, you will pop up on the screen. Obviously, if you're on Twitch, you'll pop up on the screen as well. Thanks for the gifts, Callum. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate the follow, Fatboy Slim. Hope you are okay. Focus on the season. Yeah, that's the plan, Josh. We just need everybody fit. The only reason I'm happy with cup games is so that we can keep players fit. It is. That's literally it. Can we send Sanderson back, please? I don't think Sanderson plays once everybody's fit, to be honest. Would be nice to win tonight, but if we don't, not bothered. Yeah, exactly the same. Skim on plus. Apologies, Fatboy Skim, apologies. What players are not playing? Morris isn't involved. Ozo's on the bench. Appreciate the follow, SJ. Appreciate the follow, Ashley. Hope you're okay. There's loads not playing. Zetterstrom's not involved. Which squad do you think is better, last season's or this? Based on who's playing right now, I'd have to say last season's. But based on overall, I'd say this season. Just got in. How are we doing? I know Ramsey scored. We've been a bit poor, to be quite honest with you, mate. I'm not going to lie. Appreciate the follows, Ed Green. Hope you're okay. Would like to see Wilden get some minutes. Yeah, I agree. Abuka is injured at the moment, unfortunately. Vickers should have saved that. Yeah, he should have done better. It is one of the worst defences I've seen in a long time. It's not been a great defence, has it? Let's not lie. It's not a great situation we find ourselves in terms of the defence. But once everybody's back fit, we will be better. I genuinely believe that. This is our reserve team. Well, it's our pretty much backup team as well. Who's been the most disappointing signing? No Sanderson. Appreciate the follow, Jay Kennedy. Do you think Zetterstrom will leave? I don't. I'm not going to lie. Why do you think Zetterstrom's not involved? He didn't play in the last cup game either. For 6 weeks, same as Corey. Yeah, whatever that's about. Anyone seen our midfield? Yeah. What midfield? Let's put it that way. What midfield? Who has been the most disappointing side? Are you losing? Yes, we're losing, Paul. Most disappointing signing. Genuinely, all of the signings that haven't really played yet, they have to be the most disappointing ones, surely. You can't sign and not play. It just defeats the object, doesn't it? I'm a Derby fan, I'm out. Welcome in, Andy. Hope you're... Oh, I thought he was a Burnley fan. My apologies. Ajimangas, we signed him injured, which is disappointing. Agree. We won't see Ajimanga until Sept October. He should be back in training this week. Appreciate the follow, Camino. Love to see this. You only just kicked off. We've been playing 15 minutes. They did score after 4 though, so I'll give you that one. Where can I see the game? It's on Sky Sports Plus, mate. Sky Sports Plus. Bobby Clark has been the most disappointing. I'm not really trying to judge Bobby Clark yet, to be honest, because obviously fitness levels and things like that, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Okay. Hope you're okay, Paul. Hope you are okay. Obviously, those of you in the stream, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, wherever you are, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But players that are fit to play, Bobby Clark definitely. Well, is Bobby Clark really fit to play, though? He'd played, what, 60 minutes since February before we signed him. I'm not entirely sure he's fit to play, but we'll see. Watching from Brazil, appreciate that, Matt. Hope you're okay. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I'm all good, Paul. Do you go to games? Yeah, I go to the home games. I do. We're a bit shit, aren't we? Let's put it that way. Supporting Derby or Burnley? Yeah, who are you supporting? Go on, Bobs. How are the Rams playing? We've not been great, to be honest. How's Brady playing? He's alright. He looks a bit leggy, to be honest with you. Hi, massive Derby fan. Appreciate that, Ollie. He goes to all the home games? Yes, I do. How is Brewster? When he's played, he's been okay, but he's only made 1 appearance. So, I can guarantee we'll win the Cup like this every game through on pens. We will have to wait and see how that goes. We have to wait and see how that goes. He has options. Right. Where can I watch the game? You can watch the game over on Sky Sports. Sky Sports, the app, or Sky Sports Plus, mate. Spurs fan, but I really like Derby. Love that. Appreciate you stopping by. Jay Kennedy, hope you are okay. Welcome into the stream. We obviously, at the moment, are just doing a lot of Derby stuff, but from Friday, we are going to be like doing gaming streams and stuff like that on both YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, where we're going to be playing games like NBA 2K. Appreciate the follow, May. We're going to be playing FC 26 as well. We pre-ordered that on stream last night, which is quite interesting. We should sell Osborne, Semerini and Brown on loan. Yeah, I think that will happen, to be honest. What has surprised you for most this year? For me, is not signing any wingers until... Yeah, that's my big thing. We've known we've needed wingers all summer and we just haven't done anything. We need Langas back. Yeah, we definitely do. We do need Langas back. Once Langas is back, we're a different team, in my opinion. So... Yeah, the most surprising thing... Right, everybody in the comments, let me know the most surprising thing for your team this season. Let me know what team and what the most surprising thing is. Obviously, Derby, Burnley, or whatever you are. Obviously, Spurs are in here as well. Where are you watching? I'm watching on Sky Sports Plus, mate. Eustace strikes again. Well, we will wait and see where Eustace puts us at the end of the season. We will. But for me, the biggest surprise has to be that no wingers. And... I honestly just have this feeling that we're going to play 3-5-2, if I'm honest. and I'm not quite sure that I like it. We'll be back at half-time. Appreciate that, Northside. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for modding as well. You've done really well. Show the game. I'm not allowed, unfortunately, Bronze Bomber. I will get... My TikTok will get banned, my YouTube will get banned, my Twitch will get banned. Unfortunately, I am not allowed to do that. Although, I appreciate you stopping by if you are planning on doing so. If not, fair play. But obviously, hit the like button, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit like and subscribe. Derby spending money that apparently we don't have. Where is it coming from? I've got a video coming out all about that in the morning, Andy. So make sure you are subscribed and have that notification bell turned on, because I have a video coming out at 10 AM tomorrow discussing takeovers, investment, and what is going on with Derby County. There's obviously a lot of rumours going off at the moment, but nothing is actually confirmed. But the best thing that we've seen is that the Daily Record have spoke about something, which I discussed in my video tomorrow. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Forest better, bud. Well, that's your opinion, Ewan. That is your opinion. Derby going down, down, down. We will see. We will see. What's your opinion on Sanderson? Not a big fan, I'm not going to lie. Is Bray playing good? He looks a bit leggy, to be honest with you, mate. Looks a bit leggy. Jake Rooney is shit. Don't get the hype around him. See, I like Rooney, but I don't think he plays enough to really prove himself, if that makes sense. It's obviously must be a difficult position for him to be in. For me, he should go out on loan, for me. Has Travis signed? How much is his fee? Travis has signed. Well, he's not signed officially, but apparently he's agreed personal terms and had a medical. The fee is about 1.2 million, rising up to potentially 3 million mark. So we'll have to wait and see. Jake needs more game time. Completely agree, Sienna, but I don't think that's going to be here. I think it's going to be with another club, unfortunately, and I think it will be on loan. So we will wait and see what happens with Jake Rooney. I think it's one which is going to drag on to the deadline. Investment sounds interesting. Look forward to catching tomorrow's video. Yeah, it'll be out 10 AM first thing, and I'll be live in the evening. So once that video is out, I'll go into a bit more detail about what I've seen and what I've found. Jake over Sanderson, for me, I would. Yes, Ajimang Enjoyer. That is what I would do personally. But obviously, I'm not the manager. I'm just a random guy who is watching football in a room in his house. So you can take with that what you will, to be quite honest with you, mate. But for me, you have to play Jake Rooney. I think Jake Rooney's very good. I just don't think he's had the actual ability to actually show that by being on the pitch, if that makes sense. So we'll sort of see how that goes. Obviously, whatever stream you are in, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you are in. Obviously, it really helps the channel. On Twitch, we are trying to go for Twitch partner. So if you have got a Twitch account, please head on over to Twitch and just put it on in the background. Hit follow, because it will be really, really helpful for my Twitch channel and things like that as we sort of move forward. I thought that was 2-0 for a second. Derby's new to me. I like the crest. I just like football. Fair enough, Matt. Fair enough. When's Kane Wilson due back? He is on the bench, Sam. He is on the bench. Derby having more of the ball, 64% possession according to FootMob. We are having the ball. We're just not doing a great deal with it. Let's put it that way. Appreciate the follow, Joey. Hope you are okay. Hope you're getting on all right this evening. Obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I assume you're probably watching the game as well as everybody else. Obviously, right now, for those of you who aren't watching, we are 23 minutes in. We've got a Burnley corner on Derby's left-hand side, which will probably end up in a goal, because that's what happens for Derby County. If we make it through, I hope we get Forest. Yeah, me too. Have we got anywhere with the signing of Canos? As of right now, there's been no further update, but I've got a video dropping on Canos tomorrow. Up the Rams, what do you think about Zetterstrom rooms? I don't think Zetterstrom will go. Can you put the match on live? Unfortunately not, mate. Sorry. Having Wilson back fully fit will be a massive boost. Yeah, I completely agree. I think he should be okay after the international break. That's my hope anyway. But we will wait and see. We will wait and see what happens with that. Oh, we're playing out from the back against Burnley. Right. Oh my God. That's a great bit of play. Go on, Wardy. Oh, unlucky, pal. Appreciate the follow, Liam. Who's playing better, do you think? I think Burnley are just holding on to what they've got, if that makes sense. They've not really got to push for anything at this point. Appreciate the follow, user. Hope you're okay. What happened to Wilson? He had a knee injury at the back end of last season, which kept him out. How's Sanderson doing? To be honest with you, I'm not going to say he's been awful. He's been okay. He had knee surgery. Yeah, that is what happened. He's not been awful. He's not been great. It's just been average. Do you believe in a promotion push this season, or at least playoffs? I think playoffs at best, but I would say probably if we're lucky, top half. My aim is top half. I want Derby to win so we can have a chance of playing them. Forest vs Derby, we need it. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Do you think Ibu will get benched over Travis? I do, mate. That is what I think will happen. But I'm not the manager. I'm not entirely sure what the thought process is in regards to that of Ibu Adams, of Lewis Travis. I'm not entirely sure where we're going to go. But realistically, you can't play Ibu, Travis and Ozo all in the same team. So someone has to get dropped. And for me, I don't think it's going to be Ozo. I'm not going to lie. Welcome in, everybody. If you are in the stream, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow, whichever platform you're on. Appreciate the follow, Oliver. Hope you're okay. When is Selverson back? Selverson is back. He should be back in training this week with Ajimang. But we've had no confirmation because we haven't had any press with Eustace this week. Which players in our squad do you think can be sold for 10 million plus in the next 3 years? That is a very interesting question. Appreciate the subscriber over on YouTube. I think if it's going to be anyone, it's going to be Langas, to be honest. Do you think with Travis coming in, the captain's armband will change? In the state we're in, no, but if we pick it up, then maybe. I think in terms of captain's armband, I don't think it's guaranteed to be anybody's, to be fair. Like, Mendez-Lang got dropped as captain. Horahan got dropped as captain. So I think it could change, yes, absolutely. Fozzie, 100%. Fozzie should be £100 million. Don't disrespect him like that. How old is Morris? I think he's 28. Do you live FIFA? I will be doing when the new one comes out, Ajimanga Enjoyer. I think Joe Ward has potential. How old is Joe Ward these days? He's got to be at least 30. Got to be. So Ajimang Enjoy, I will be live streaming games and stuff. Obviously when the new GTA comes out, and NBA 2K26, FC26 when that comes out. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you haven't followed already, make sure you do. This is probably his last season, Andy. He only signed a year. Fozzie signed 2 years, mate. Signed 2 years. He was 30. It was his B-day yesterday. There we go then. I know what I'm on about. Ward's kids go to my primary school. Brilliant. Can we do a Derby County career mode? It could do. Is it just me or the Ambi doesn't look 28? Has to have a fake passport? No, maybe. What part of Derby are you from? I'm not going to expose myself like that. Sorry, Ben. I'm not going to do that. I know there's some weird people about, so I'm not going to say where I'm from. What do you reckon to getting Max Downer from Arsenal on loan? He can't go out on loan until he's 17, so there's nothing in that right now. There isn't. So I'd sort of keep your wits about you with that one. That's fair enough, haha. Yeah, appreciate that, Ben. Oh. It's just one of those where I know there's some weirdos that like cause problems on my other socials, and I just can't be bothered with hassle, let's put it that way. Everyone in Derby is connected. Yeah, pretty much. Guys, where can I watch the game? Sky Sports Plus, mate, on the red button. I'm a huge supporter of Fozzie. Yeah, I love Fozzie to bits. He's incredible. Have we had many chances? Nothing really clear cut, but we're playing better now than we were a few minutes ago. Yeah, I completely agree with you, AP. We're definitely getting better. Feels like we're growing into the game. Lionel Clark. It was his birthday yesterday, apparently, Lionel. So apparently he's 30 now. Must say, fell in love with Derby at uni. Now I'm a season ticket holder. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. See some blokes on about you every day on X. Yeah, that's pretty normal for me, Dan. And the funny thing is, They all say that they don't like me or whatever, but they're always talking about me, which doesn't make much sense. Appreciate the follow. I follow back. Welcome in. Ben, I'm from Synfin. Fair enough, Ben. Hope you are okay, mate. Hope you are okay. Right, what is that? What is that? What is that? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't even know how to feel about this performance, but it's not great. I think we should get rid of Osborne. Yeah, I think Osborne may move out before the end of the window, if I'm completely honest with you. I think it's definitely a possibility. Because at the end of the day, he's not been great, has he? How's everyone's evening going? Absolutely. You're asking all the right questions, Northside. Asking all the right questions. At the moment, half an hour into the game. Moving it around quickly now, sometimes too quickly. Yeah, that's one way to put it. We've got players that are like 90, and they just can't keep up with it, can they? So we've got to be a bit more strategic. We have a little bit more strategic. Who else do you think will sign before the end of the window? So obviously you've got the obvious ones, Travis and Johnston. I think we'll probably get a winger or two as well, if I'm honest. Used to be a mod for Mark Goldbridge, but then I was too busy. Northside, can you do graphic design or anything like that? If you could go back and sign a player that was linked in the last 5 years, which one would you choose? Who would I choose? That is a really good question. I'm not sure. No, not me. Sorry, mate. No worries at all. No worries at all, mate. Don't worry about it. Because I'm assuming you've seen like Mark Goldbridge's like overlay and setup and stuff. I really want that for like my YouTube and Twitch streams and for TikTok. But yeah, it's well, yeah, I'd have McGoldrick again, a younger McGoldrick. That'd be brilliant. I just want that overlay. We need this international break. We do. We need to get everybody back. Once everybody's back fit, I think we'll genuinely look a different team. How are we playing? Started off very sloppy. The goal came from really poor defending. But other than that, we've been getting better as the game's gone on. I'll try and find somebody, but I'll let you know. Appreciate that, Northside. Appreciate that. If you've got a picture of Goldbridge's overlay, tell them that's what I want. And if they can do it. It shouldn't be too difficult, to be fair. We just need players that can create the play for our strikers. Yeah, exactly. I think Brewster and what's it called? Brewster and Clark will be those players. Vyman will be that player, but it's just about getting the match fit. Lovely move from Derby there, but poor cross from Ward. Part and parcel. Go Burnley. Well, we're a bit go Derby here. Go Derby here. So we'll wait and see. Was I pointing at the right badge? Yes, I was. Appreciate the follow, Connell. Hope you're okay, mate. Hope you are okay. Football in a library. Go on. Yuzviat never lived up to the potential. Yeah, he didn't, actually. I went for my dinner. Come back to this. Yeah, it's not great. Well, it's not that bad, but it's not great. Up the Rams. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those of you, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, hit like button, hit follow. You know the drill by now. Are you watching this game? Yes, it is right there for me. Right there. Do you think Lawrence could come back? I think worst case scenario, yes. Up the Rams. Absolutely India. Up the Rams. Can we win by more goal? 3-0. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. We will. Appreciate the follow, DCFC, BWA. We're playing quite good. Are you a Derby fan, Reese? I think we are. I think we're doing better. Thanks for becoming a member, Dan. Appreciate that, mate. Welcome in. Appreciate you becoming a member at the channel. It really, really helps out. Great support. How are we doing? We're not doing too bad, to be honest. Travis's dog, enjoy him. Yeah, but a few months ago, you would have said he was the best midfielder since sliced bread. So, make it make sense. That's what happens in football. It happens all the time. It happens everywhere. I'm convinced these Burnley fans are just placeholders, not heard a peep out of them. Probably. Why would we not start Brown over Jackson to give him game time? I think Brown's going out on loan, I'm not going to lie. That's what I think is going to happen, to be honest with you. Nope, awful player, awful captain. If you say so, a few weeks ago you would have had a different opinion. If he didn't ask to leave and join Derby, you would have thought differently. Need to start Kenzo more. I agree. Come on, you Rams, absolutely. We're definitely playing better now and coping with them. Bit worried we may get tired and get exposed at the back. Well, there's plenty of substitutions that can happen. I think, is it 5 in this competition? Let's sort of see how everything goes for Derby County. Obviously, we're playing much better now, playing a lot better now. Go on, Callum Elder. Oh, it's Bobby. Oh, go on, Bobby. That is Clarkey. 35 minutes in, Bobby Clark has scored for Derby County. What a goal that is. That is very, very good. I love Bobby Clark. Come on, Bobby. Go on, Bobby. Clark. Get in there, sunshine. That is a really nice goal as well, by the way. That is a really nice goal. He's done really well. Right. He's done really well. I think he's done really well there. I think he's done really well. Appreciate the follow, Cameron. Can you explain the goal? So, Derby County break. The ball comes out to Callum Elder. It gets played inside to Bobby Clark, who takes the touch away from number 4, Joe Worrell, the ex-Forest scum. Takes the ball away from him, puts it into the back of the net for 1-1 Derby County. A brilliant first touch to get that goal. Where can we watch the game? Sky Sports Plus, mate. Sky Sports Plus. How are we playing? We've been getting better across the course of the last few minutes. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me just edit the score over here on YouTube, and then I'll do it over on TikTok as well. Scorers, let's just move that there. There we go. If we can do that as well. Let's change this. Some great passage of play, absolutely. And it looks like we're going for another one here with Callum Elder breaking down the left-hand side. But he's not got all the way. He's stayed at the halfway line. There we go, 1-1. How are we playing? Just got back. It was a really good goal, Slacky. We're playing a lot better now. We're certainly sort of moving in that right direction. Jesus, Brewster's levels above anyone we have. He absolutely is. I'm listening to the game on the radio. Appreciate that, Sienna. Appreciate the follow, Slacky. That's our one good move of the game done. Pretty much, Brad. I'm on holiday in France, so unstable to watch. How are we looking, mate? We're growing into the game. We've just scored with Bobby Clark, and Vickers has just made an unbelievable save. Appreciate the follow, Brad. Appreciate the follow. That has been so much. That has been incredible. That has been incredible. Really good move of play. Really good move of play. Appreciate the follow, Dave. Welcome in, mate. Hi, Lewis, Mike, Enzi. How Derby going? Much better this evening. We're getting into the game. Where can I see the game? Just want to see my Albanian brother play. Sky Sports Plus or Rams TV, I think, if you're abroad. As I say, Bobby Clark was most disappointed signing from Dion Sanderson. Must have been. Yeah, exactly. If we have scored, then apparently we've scored. Do you know something? From now on, we're going to start timing people out who say the score. I'm not going to lie. I am live, Paul. I am live, but I'm a little bit behind. I've just timed out Paul, unfortunately, because apparently he's apparently telling the score. So we will see what happens. Brewster's another Liverpool. Yes, he is. Hey up, I got a 10 off giving the score. Yes, he's just been timed out for 10 seconds. Thoughts, links with Sam Tickle from Wigan. If Zetterstrom leaves, I'd take Sam Tickle. I think he's a decent player. Are you live? Yes. Hi. I genuinely believe once the squad stabilises due to injuries with a few more to come in, we will be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I agree. I really do agree. Appreciate the new subscribers and everything like that. 2-1 Burnley. The radio haven't said it. I've not seen a goal. If people start giving out goals and stuff like that, we're going to have to start putting out bans and timeouts and things like that. But we'll wait and see. But obviously, those of you who are involved, I appreciate all of you. Hope we get a score from Osborne. I don't think Osborne will score, to be honest with you. But I don't know if any of you saw the save from Zetterstrom. It was unbelievable. Why is Zetterstrom not playing? Protecting him for the weekend. What can we watch it on? We can watch it on Sky Sports Plus, mate. Sky Sports Plus. It's 1-1. Got Radio Derby on. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Well, 39 minutes gone. It's 1-1. We're doing all right. Two up top is much better. Yeah, and Brewster's an absolute legend, isn't he? Clark's really good at football as well. It really helps when you've got good footballers in the team. Burnley one way. Well, if you're a Burnley fan, welcome in. Appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Those of you that might be on TikTok or anything like that, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Really appreciate all of you coming by. If you're on TikTok, hit like, hit follow. Stay tuned. Eustace Barmy Army, up the Eustace. Vickers will play all cup games. He absolutely will, in my opinion, Andy. Even in January as well, when we play FA Cup and things like that. Spoiler was just him being annoying. No goals have been scored so far. So I did the right thing by timing the guy out then, so that's all right. Poor Jakob, think he needs his headgear back on. I think he'll put it back on, to be honest with you. Let me just do that, so that all stays where it is. Who's been the better team? To be honest with you, I think it's been a very even game, to be honest. Burnley had their moments early on. Derby County have had their moments further into the game. Actually finding passes, finding space, different attitude. Yeah, completely agree. Maybe put some rules together, Lewis. Sad, but might be worthwhile so everyone knows when they log in. Maybe that comes up as a page before subscribers enter the room. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I just don't want anyone... Like, I don't want people to feel like we're, like, on the attack all the time. Eventually, I do think I'm going to need some mods in the chat. I don't know if anybody in here is capable of doing that on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. But obviously, as we get into it, it will be something that will probably need doing. How many passes to the goal? Anyone can... 8, 9, I think. I don't know. It might have been more than that. After that wallop against Bristol, needs the headgear back. Yeah, it probably does. Which minute did we score? It was 35. 35, Sienna. Was Derby's goal any good? Yeah, it was really good, Ben, for me. No spoilers. Absolutely. It's quite easy, really. Just don't put spoilers in the chat. Like, when we did the Pens versus West Brom, I just turned the chat off so that I couldn't see what was going off. But I don't want to do that during the game because I like interacting with you. I can mod for YouTube if you need. Yeah, we'll sort that out. We will. Have you got like X or anything, McLovin? My team Stoke are playing so bad. What's the score, Joseph? What do you think of Bro in the first half? He's doing all right, to be fair. He just looks a little bit static. He does. So it's always difficult to judge players who have sort of been. Who have struggled. Stoke down 2-0. Jesus Christ. We will look at scores at half-time, by the way. Just obviously, at the moment, we're 2-0 down to Bradford. Of all teams. I thought they might have been playing someone half decent. Good goal. For us, yeah, I thought it was a good goal. If Max Johnson is at right back, could Kane Wilson play as a winger? Yes. Twitter? Yeah. Have you got Twitter? You can watch the goals on Sky Sports News. There we go then. Come on, Burnley. We'll see. I waited. Football told me a while before. Just had it typed before you say anything. Appreciate that, Andy. That's exactly what we need in this chat. That's exactly what we need. I don't want to have to put it on like a delay from your end so that you see me like 5 seconds later or anything so the chat messages are slower and whatnot. But if I have to, I'm going to have to, aren't I? Very woke Stoke team has been put out. Players who haven't even played together. Fair. Score prediction, I did say 1-0, but obviously right now it's 1-1, so I'm here. I appreciate that text. So we have our answer. Eustace is playing Brewster as a 10. That's what it looks like at the moment. That is what it looks like at the moment. Yeah, I've got Twitter. Do you follow me? I'm here right now. I'm watching it. Love that. Appreciate the follow, Daniel. Welcoming me. Yeah, I've got Twitter. Do you follow me? Dobber from Chesterfield. He's okay. But Derby need to be looking a bit more up mark. Yeah, I don't think we'll get Dobra. I think it's agent talk, to be honest, mate. Clark showing glimpses of his talent. Hopefully a sign of what's to come. I've said for ages that it's all to do with fitness. Once he's fit, he'll be a completely different player. He'll be unbelievable. Appreciate the follow, Jinx. Appreciate the follow vibes. Hope you are all okay. I hope you're all getting on okay. Celtic out of the Champions League. Jesus. I don't really use it, so I don't. I'll change that now. There. Appreciate that. I'll probably message you after. Are you worried how your season has started? At the moment, no. I'm not worried. Because of how many players we've got injured and stuff like that, I'm not that fussed. What do you think about Brewster and Morris up front? I think it'll work. I do think it'll work. I think if you have Brewster, Morris, let's say Corey Blackett, Taylor and Clark as your front four, I think that's unreal. Appreciate the rose, James. Welcoming me. Welcome. Appreciate the follow, scrambled eggs. They will cook. They absolutely will. A Kazakh side Karat have qualified for Champions League Group Stage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we'll probably sort out modern stuff after stream. McLovin. Andy Incognito, they are off to Batter Forest. We will see. 4 minutes of stoppage time. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Mods, if anyone puts scores in the chat on TikTok, I've got a couple of you over there. Can you just time them out for a short period? Like the shortest that you can do. I don't know how. Yeah, literally just short them out. Time them out for the shortest. Until I acknowledge. So, Jinx, putting that in chat, time them out. Are we just resting Morris? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Come on, you Rams. Absolutely. There we go. We're on the 46th minute right now. Appreciate some. I've just got gems. What have I got gems for? Does anybody know how these gem things work? Hi, DCFC. Hope you're okay. Still 1-1. I thought it was Sienna. There we go, if you're going to keep doing that. Thoughts on Lennon Wilden? I think he deserves a bigger opportunity, if that makes sense. But we will wait and see. Thanks, hope you are. Yeah, I'm all good, DCFC. Zetterstrom going nowhere, happy days. Yeah, I don't think he'll go anywhere. Huddersfield leading versus Sunderland. Portsvale and Cambridge are leading versus Brum and Charlton. Jesus Christ. You watching it on Sky? Yes, I am. I'm probably a little bit behind. Thoughts on Bobby Clark? I think he's playing really well tonight. Hello, mate. You letting my bet down just how we want it. Well, hey, is this first half, Lewis? Still say a draw. We beat on penalties. Yeah, it's still first half at the minute. I've just joined. Have we played well so far? We've been okay. We've grew into the game, Derby Edits. We've grew into the game. Oops, well, hey. Yeah, it happens. Gems like bits on Twitch. I'm not entirely sure. It just came up at the top of my stream on TikTok that I've got 100 gems. But I don't know what gems mean. Be a legend and shows the game. I'm not getting my account banned, unfortunately, Ollie. What's possession like? We're doing all right in possession. I think it's 50-50, to be honest. Vickers is better. We will see. Lewis, you're doing great. Really great listening to you. Keeping us up to date in NZ. Appreciate that, mate. Hope you're okay. Which Sky, mate? The blue one above your head. Sky Sports Plus. Those of you in chat on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. If your YouTube account is on public, you will pop up on the screen. If you have Twitch, you will pop up on the screen. And on TikTok, you will pop up on the screen. Appreciate the follow. ADSBEL9, welcome in. I'm off early start in the morning. Have fun. See you soon. See you tomorrow, Dan. Hope you're okay, mate. Well done, mate. Thank you for stopping by. We've been playing alright, not the greatest start. Which Sky Sports Plus. Sky Sports Plus. If Zetterstrom can play as good as Mark Poom, happy days. I think Zetterstrom's decent, to be fair. Derby's pass actually is 82%, much better on usage. Yeah, it certainly is. Can convert them for cash, apparently. Fucking come on, then. Let's go, son. We can convert it for cash. We're doing that all day long. Everybody loves a bit of cash. Come on, you Rams. Absolutely. Derby Edits. There's a player down at the moment. There is a player down. Is it Ebu Adams, maybe? What is he down for? I don't know what language that is, I can't lie, Maxime, but thank you for stopping by. Vickers needs more game time. I think Zetterstrom's a better keeper, if I'm honest. But I think Vickers will play the cup games. Oh, it's Jackson who's on the floor. Jackson. I tell you what, don't put ice in your cup. Because that cup is absolutely soaking. Do you think Max Johnson and Lewis Shire start for Derby Saturday if both confirmed? I'll be honest, I don't. I think they'll be on the bench. It's French, no idea what it says. Yeah, neither. I don't know if it's something that might need muting. I don't know. I don't want to judge on languages. I don't understand the language. What do you think of Jackson? I don't think he should be in the team. Appreciate the follow, Popside Fanatics. Hope you're okay, mate. Really wish I could watch this game, but I am on holiday, so it won't let me watch. Oh, that's a bit shit. You'll just have to stay in chat, Derby Edits. You'll just have to stay in chat. Seems like Maxi might be French. Yeah, probably. I think we've played better than Burnley. Can't believe I said that. We've definitely had a good start to the game. Let's put it that way. What, Jan Carlos? Can you do you talk English? We've got a couple of people talking French in TikTok now as well. According to Google Translate, it says that Burnley clowns go put your ballet skirts on. Fair enough. Max is fully fit as his season has started, but Travis hasn't played a game this season. Travis is fit. He's just not been playing because he has to leave. So both are fit, but I think it's a case of getting them together, like getting them built in with the squad, to be honest. What do you reckon has been our best game this season? Bristol City, to be honest. Bristol City. Do you speak Spanish? No, Anonymous, I don't speak Spanish. Only English, unfortunately, Anonymous. I'd love to speak another language. I just don't have time to learn, if I'm completely honest. How have you been playing? We've been all right, to be honest. I'm quite happy with how the game's gone. I am. Oh, well. What does it say, Anonymous? What does it say? Up the Bobby Clark. Ooh, what a first half that was, by the way. That was a brilliant first half, I'm not going to lie. Do you see a future for Oliver Sonne at the club? I will play for my country in a week. I'm assuming you're on about Burnley, because Derby County don't have an Oliver Sonne in the club. I can't particularly say I know anything about Oliver Sonne. I'm not going to lie to you, mate. It is just one of those things. It is just one of those things. Take 1-1 at half time? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm buzzing with 1-1, to be fair to you. Lewis, in all honesty, do you actually think we have secret investment that hasn't been disclosed? Another 7 million on Johnston and Travis. There's got to be something going on behind the scenes. Well, Stephen, I hope you stick around, because tomorrow morning there is a video coming out at 10 a.m. about a report that dropped about Derby County and potential investment. So we will have to wait and see. Good half, but honestly really don't know why we play Jackson. Need to sign some wingers. We absolutely do. We absolutely do. We need to start Kenzo more of an attacking position. Kenzo just needs to play football games, if I'm honest. How are we looking? Can't get the game on. It's been a decent half, Josh. Decent half. Do you reckon we could grab a win? Yes, I do. Why are you inviting me to a live? I'm really sorry, but we're not doing joint lives. Do you reckon we could grab a win? Yes, we're definitely in the fight. I think Oliver Sonne plays for Peru. Fair. Brewster has looked decent so far. Yeah, I really like the look of Brewster. We are Derby, Super Derby. We absolutely are. What time's video dropping? 10 a.m. UK time. Obviously, I know there's some people here that are in different time zones and stuff like that. So 10 a.m. UK time. And then I've got a video coming out 4 p.m. UK time. Hope it's not Red Bull. What I've seen doesn't actually give you a person, but it is discussing report. It's discussing a report about Derby County getting investment and what I think is going to happen. Let's just get to penalties. Could definitely happen. We look decent since they scored. Lovely first goal for Clark, and the half-time stats are good. Yeah, it's been a much better game for me. Up the BC 42, my GOAT Ballon d'Or winner. Absolutely. He's going to absolutely win a Ballon d'Or. Can you give a shout out to my mum, Jane, please? She's a big Derby County fan. Shout out, Jane. Wagwan, my friend. Come on, Bobby Clark. Absolutely. Sanderson at CDM. No, he's playing in a back thrh. Is anyone going to England, Andorra? I'll be in a different country, so unfortunately not. Plus the potential signing of Sergi Canos. That'll be epic. Yeah, I've got a video about Sergi Canos coming out tomorrow as well. Great goal by Clark. He took it really well. He did, Simon. Very, very well. Well chuffed we equalised. Yeah, same K. Jackson has been sensational. Jackson's a very up and down player. He has moments. I know, but I think he'll be good there. Maybe Monty. Maybe he could be. It's like the old days of Richard Keogh playing in midfield. You just never know. Jackson, no confidence. Yeah, but it's hard to build confidence when you're bad. How have Clark and Brewster looked so far? I think they'll feature more moving forward. They'll definitely feature more moving forwards. They've been very good tonight for me. I think out of everything that's happened, I think everything's come from Clark or Brewster, if that makes sense. I'm being sarcastic. I gathered, Access. I gathered. Can we go through other results, please? Oh, yes, we can. Give me a second. Let me get them up. Good to see Rooney getting minutes. He's not looked out of place. No, I don't think he ever does. Just going to ignore chat for a second while we go through other results in the EFL Cup. Reading are beating Wimbledon 2-1 in the 85th minute. Cambridge are winning 2-1 against Charlton in the 54th. 1-1 Wolves West Ham. And then your half-time scores are Accrington Doncaster 0-0. Barnsley are losing 1-0 at home to Rotherham. Blues are losing 1-0 at home to Port Vale. Bournemouth are losing 1-0 at home to Brentford. Bromley and Wickham is 1-1. Burnley Derby, as we know, 1-1. Clark and Ramsey the scorers. Burton and Lincoln is 0-0 at Burton at home. Cardiff are winning 2-0 at home to Cheltenham. Millwall are 1-0 up after 44 minutes. They just haven't finished yet. Finished the first half. Norwich are losing 1-0 at home to Southampton. Preston are winning 2-1 at home to Wrexham. Stoke 2-0 down to Bradford. Sunderland are 1-0 down against Huddersfield. Swansea 1-1 against Plymouth. Wigan 0-0 against Stockport County. And Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leeds 0. Right, let's take a look at these chats. Would love a Qatari club pay $5 million for Caden. Fingers crossed one day. Fingers crossed one day. I like our formation with wing-backs. When we have the right wing-backs, absolutely. Does your investment video tomorrow involve John Texter? I haven't mentioned any names because there's no names that have been actually put forward, if that makes sense, mate. So I haven't really wanted to try and discuss a name, if that makes sense. Go Bromley. They play tomorrow, don't they? Up against... is it United? I can't remember, but I'm sure they play tomorrow. Perhaps now they're having to fight for their spot. They might play better individually. Absolutely, absolutely. Right, let's go over to TikTok and look at these charts. When Fozzie eventually leaves, there needs to be a big thing at Pride Park. Yeah, I agree. Sanderson being class today. Yeah, I think Sanderson's had a good game so far. Hopefully we'll beat Ipswich on Saturday. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. What were the goals like? The goal we conceded that Burnley scored was very sloppy. I think the defending was a bit poor, if I'm honest. But our goal was a really nice bit of play. Callum Elder played it into Bobby Clark, who took a really nice touch away from the defender and struck it past the goalkeeper after about 35 minutes. Did Amanja Broya play well or not? He looks a bit leggy, if that makes sense. He doesn't look fit. Appreciate the follow, Kenny. Welcome in. Why don't Derby play in the Prem like Forest? Because we've not been promoted. The money is probably from not spending for 2 or 3 seasons. Maybe, Ajimang. Maybe. I think we've been brilliant. Yeah, I think we've had a good game so far. Definitely a good game. Would you consider having Lawrence back at Pride Park? I think anybody that says they wouldn't consider it is very silly, if I'm honest, because he's a very, very good player if you can keep him fit. But I don't know what his fitness levels are like, if that makes sense, AC. How long's left? Just waiting for the second half to kick off, so 45 plus stoppage. Who do you think Eustace should take off second half? I think Wilson will come on. I think Dejan Brown will probably come on. I don't actually know who else is on the bench, to be quite honest with you. Maybe Vyman will come on, but we will see. What's your changes for the second half? Just gone through that. Bradford 2-0 versus Stoke. Yeah, gone through scores a second ago. Grimsby versus Man United tomorrow. Potential banana skin. I may potentially do a live stream of that. I'm going to go live for the draw. But I'm not entirely sure what time the draw is, and depending on that, I might end up doing the game. I just need to make sure that I don't get myself in trouble with the missus. Do you know what I mean? Happy wife, happy life and all that. Thoughts on the goal? Really good by Bobby Clark. I love Bobby Clark. He's done really well for me. So, for me, cannot complain. Cannot complain. Would love to sign Josh Brownhill on a free. Travis Johnson, a winger or two. He could be in a very good shape. Yeah, it will be interesting. I would. He's self-training at the moment on Instagram. Don't think he could put up with the GTA song again, lol. Be a massive shock if United lose to beat Grimsby. Probably. Where can I watch it? Sky Sports Plus, mate. Sky Sports Plus. Sky Sports Plus is where you can watch the game. Player, to be fair, yeah, Bobby Clark is brilliant for me. Who do you want in round 3? If we go through, Forest, if I'm honest. It would just be a really good game. If it's Forest away, we'll have to do a watch-along. We will. Obviously, whatever chat you are in, hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe. Home, please. Home game would be even better. That would be a great match day vlog to be a part of. Let's put it that way. That would be a great match day vlog. You reckon we'll get Bobby Clark on a permanent? I'm not sure how long his deal is at Salzburg. If there's 2 years left and we get promoted, definitely a possibility. But at the moment, I'd probably say no. It will all depend on whether we go up or not. 2 years remaining. There's always an opportunity. It also depends on whether he enjoys being here, if that makes sense. If he's not happy by the end of the season, then there's no point. Travis confirmed? I don't believe so. Unless I've missed something. Come to Forest and you'll be in a good stadium, not Pride Park. We'll wait and see. I don't think we have announced Travis yet. Will Travis and Johnston be confirmed tonight? I doubt it, to be honest with you. I do doubt it. Bro, your assist. Was that for the first... Oh, well, they've only scored 1 goal. What a silly question. What a silly question. I'll reply to that later. Johnson tomorrow because he has medical tomorrow. Yeah, probably. In all seriousness, I missed the Eastman's Derby. Yeah, I think most Derby fans and Forest fans do. Because as much as we dislike each other as clubs, it is normally a really good game, to be fair. Obviously, you never want to lose it, do you? But we will sort of wait and see. Appreciate the follow, Caden. Hope you're okay, mate. Hope you are okay. Obviously, those of you in YouTube, if you haven't already hit the like button, subscribed and all that jazz, make sure you go ahead and do so. I know there's people in here that haven't because of the number of concurrent viewers compared to likes, so make sure you do. Thoughts on Marinakis? I'm not going to get into my thoughts on Marinakis because I don't want to get myself in trouble. Is it half time? Yes, it is, mate. Appreciate the follow, DCFC Gibbons. Welcome in, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are okay. Hope you're having a good evening. What do you think of the game? Would be good to see... wasn't Travis Medical meant to happen at the weekend just gone? Yes, that's the rumour. But obviously, we haven't had confirmation of that. Evening Lewis, Derby, massive. Absolutely, Callum. The biggest club in the world. Biggest club in the world. You notice that the only player in our 11 who we paid a fee for is Ibu. And if we look at the 11, he's probably the worst player in the 11. Yeah, Travis's medical was supposed to be at the weekend. Do you like Sanderson? I'm not a fan of him. Very hit and miss on Sanderson. I think he's had a good couple of games, but obviously we need a better than just a good couple of games, if that makes sense. Marinakis is a better version of Mel Morris. Is he a better... Well, he's got away with it. Let's just put it that way. Come on, you Rams. Absolutely. Appreciate the follow, Ben. Hope you're okay, mate. Looks like I will lose my bets again. Do you know something? It's why I don't bet. Can't do with losing bets. Cannot do with losing bets. Appreciate the follow, Anton. Hope you're okay. Can't get it on my dodgy stick for some reason. I don't know why that is. How long to... Ajiman should be back in training now. Derby got Max Johnson. Come on. I don't think the deal's done. Would Travis get in our starting lineup over Ibu? Yes, I believe so. Just don't bet on Bradford to lose again. Yeah. I don't think anything's happened with Johnson. Ready for the whole of YouTube to cancel you after that comment? I don't disagree. Do you know something? YouTube's not usually the bad one. The bad one is Twitter. Twitter is awful. Genuinely one of the most toxic platform I've ever been on in my life. Sky Sports announced it today. He's doing his medical tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, the report is that he's doing his medical tomorrow. Travis has already had his. So I think they both probably get announced tomorrow evening. I'm going to be live at some point anyway. What comment did you make? I said that Ibu is probably the worst player in our starting 11, but is the only one we paid a fee for. I bet Blackburn versus Bradford, they lose. Stoke versus Bradford lose. Fair. It's best not to bet on Bradford. That's what we're learning here. If I get cancelled over Ibu Adams, given the fact that the video I made on Ibu Adams before he signed got me like 50 new subscribers, right? If I got cancelled for Ibu Adams, it is an absolute joke. Do you not rate Ibu or something? Very good at defending, not very good attacking. Not very good with the ball at his feet. Causes me issues. Gives me heart attacks, let's put it that way. Second half about to start. Yeah, as I'm looking on the screen, players are coming onto the pitch as I'm looking. Peru is key. What is everybody's obsession with Peru, by the way? I don't know what's going on here. No, a better thing is not to bet versus Blackburn. Yeah, maybe you can go like that. Absolutely love Bobby Clark. Yeah, he's been good so far. Ibu go at defending. I think he's arguably top 3 players in the squad. Hello, Ryan Niambi. Yep. I don't necessarily think he's top 3 players in the squad. I think practically every player in the squad is better than him for me. Anyone who thinks Ibu is good is a fucking idiot. Not my words, not my words. That was said by Access. Would Loki want to see Ibu at centre-back? Do you know something? Wouldn't be against that. Wouldn't be against that. Elder's off. He's been our best player first half. You've got to save him for the weekend, haven't you? So, was Bobby's goal good? Yes. Is Derby trying to become B team of Blackburn? No, we're trying to become better than Blackburn. Vickers has to start from Zetterstrom now on. I'm not quite sure about that. But he breaks the play down and puts in hard tackles. Yeah, but then when he gets the ball, he loses it. For the next watch-along, is it worth looking at some other channels doing it as they have really good layouts? Score team and channel promotions, etc. Yeah, I need to get in touch with a graphic designer, to be quite honest with you, because there's something that I want to do which will have like the channel sponsors and stuff in a set location. It'll have the score across the bottom and stuff like that, but we'll see. AP, we'll see. Yeah, Matt Clark on for Callum Elder, you're right, Sienna, which probably puts Fozzie to left wing back. Didn't we pay for Fozzie? I thought Fozzie was a free transfer from Watford. I could be wrong, but I thought Fozzie was free. Do you think Zetterstrom will leave for Brentford? I don't, to be honest. Unless Brentford pay a massive fee, I don't think he'll go anywhere. Right, second half has now got underway. Obviously, score spoilers or anything like that, you will be getting timed out. That's the way we've got to roll in this chat from now on. Because people like to try and put the score in, and it's not the right way to go about things. So, second half is underway. That's me. Right. Come on. Come on. Obviously, what do you mean score spoiler? Are you not watching it? Yeah, I'm watching the game in front of me, but I'm a little bit behind Mason. So, when we scored in the first half, someone put it in the chat. They did. You're doing really well, Lewis. The only DCFC live channel. You have great energy. Keep it up. I'm doing my best. Doing my best. I think Kane Wilson to Nick late on would be nice. Oh, I get you. Yeah. I just don't want people chucking scores in the chat. I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. We've gone to a back four, I think. No, I think no, I don't think we have. I lied. Undisclosed fee for Fozzie, decent. Appreciate the follow, Mason. Not gonna lie, I do. I want to do Vyman on for Jackson. Yeah, I'd go for that. I really want to see 14 come on. Is 14 Vyman? I think it is. I'm not entirely sure who wears 14. Yeah, I thought so. What's the game streamed on? It's on Sky Sports Plus, mate. Sky Sports Plus. As said, you may receive hate, but honestly, you have very valid opinions and try your absolute hardest. Yeah, at the end of the day, I know not everybody's going to agree with me. Like, I get that, it's fair. Is Dion actually playing good? Yeah, he's doing better tonight than he has done recently. What's the game streamed on? Done that one. Did you see Swansea goal? No, unfortunately. Score a screamer again versus Burnley. We will see. 10 out of 10 for keeping up with chats. Some ignore just what. Yeah, I try my best to not ignore anything, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be able to do this the way I'm doing it at the level that I'm doing it without you people in the comments or in the chat right now across the course of both platforms. So I really appreciate everyone that stops by and jumps in. Obviously, tonight, at one point we had 90 odd people on. Yeah, you're right. Matt Clark is on. I think it's still a back five though. Up the Burnley, we will see. When is Max Johnson getting announced? I think it'll be tomorrow evening, Didsy. I think it'll be tomorrow evening. Oh, that's a really good bit of play. Go on. Get a tackle in. Going down. You Reds. Yeah, cool. I think most Derby fans haven't watched top level football. The gap is so big. Thinking players like Dejan Brown or Ebo are good. Appreciate the follow, RS. Welcome in. Yeah, you're not going to the game tonight, lad? No, I don't go to away games, mate. The thing is, I think Dejan Brown has potential, and I've seen him firsthand at the academy and gone through like clips and stuff. So he's got quality. It's just about giving him the opportunity. How is Bro you doing? He looks a little bit sluggish, to be honest. Looks a little bit sluggish. Hope Elder isn't injured again. I bet they're just protecting him for Saturday, Andy. Up the Reddit? What have you been doing on Reddit, Chris? What have you been doing? Oh, Burnley are breaking. Who's sluggish? Broya, Joe. Broya. Where'd you sit at Pride Park? North. Undisclosed fee for Fozzie. Is he leaving? So, no, it was just about when he signed. Thank you. No worries, mate. No worries. I got tickets, but I had football to go to. Fair enough, DCFC. Marinakis. Yeah, it's the Derby, hates Palace. Forest. Yeah, cool. Have you always sat in North? Before I got my season ticket, no, I'd sit around. But since I had my season ticket, yeah. I sit in North as well. Whereabouts do you sit? I'm not dropping myself in it. Has Travis done his medical yet? Rumours suggest he did it over the weekend, but I don't know. What's it like in the Championship? It's quite nice down here. Quite nice. Eva was amazing for the level we've grown, used to over the last few years. Need to upgrade to someone more versatile if we ever want to progress. Spot on. Their number 17 looks dangerous. Yeah, he does, definitely. Worst team in history? Yep. Travis medical done, according to Caps Lock Dave, which I think is pretty much the confirmation we've got. Where are you watching it at? I've got it on a screen down here below the camera. Travis and Adams. I don't think Adams starts once Travis is fit and up to speed. I think it'll be Travis and Ozo. Go on, clear it away. 11 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watching at home, lol. Stop spamming. Yeah, that is where I am watching it from. But it's on Sky Sports Plus. Caps Lock Dave is pretty spot on. He does have good info. give him the benefit of the doubt. He's pretty much over the course of the last year or so given me pretty much everything before it's happened. LOL streaming or channel. It's on the Sky Sports app, but I'm streaming from home, obviously. How much do you hate Forest? Do you know, I don't actually care that much about Forest at the moment. Rumours of him going to Wrexham. Yeah, I wouldn't be too keen on believing those rumours if I'm honest. Oh, that was close. The rumours of him going to Wrexham came from some random on Twitter, who I don't actually think has any sort of intel, if that makes sense. I don't think he's ever got anything right. Why would you care about Forest? You'll never play us again. Well, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Could get you in the next round. He's in the building. Yeah, I thought he was. Wow, Vickers in goal. Nice. Yeah, Vickers is a good keeper. I like Vickers. Vickers is an interesting one. Because, does he deserve more game time? Maybe, maybe not. It's obviously it is a difficult one to actually judge what's going on with Vickers and things like that. What's going on over here? Koki Kyoto. Yeah, he would have been a great signing, but unfortunately, you don't win them all. Unfortunately, we've got Ajimang instead of him going to Ipswich. We bought Carlton Morris without anybody else. So, which player do you think deserves player of the match? Are we talking about this match, Sienna? Under 18 snaff knowledge. Yeah, that's the only way you can play us. That's cup games. We will see. Who was Warren's top 3 most successful signings? Ibu Adams. He didn't sign Collins. I don't actually think he's had that many good signings, to be honest with you. Yeah, so of this game so far, for Derby, I'd probably say Bobby Clark. All game? I don't know. I think it's a difficult one, to be honest, Sienna, for both teams. I don't even know who half of Warren's signings are, to be honest. Well, you'd have to say Zetterstrom. Well, no, Wilson, Ibu, Zetterstrom probably. That would have to be the top 3, wouldn't it, to be quite honest? Because other than that, most of them don't play. Announcement will probably come tomorrow, Joe. Tomorrow or Thursday. But but I reckon that they'll do Travis and Johnston together. Oh, Joe Ward is breaking down the right-hand side. It's a good cross. Poor from Caden. Didn't Warren sign Langas? If we want to get technical, I don't think Warren did that. I think it was other people in the building. To be honest. Langas over Zet for me, maybe. Please Vyman on for Jackson. Yeah, I do think that'll happen in this game. I don't think Langas was a Warren signing, if I'm honest. There we go. There's a timeout. There's a timeout. Someone calling goals. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Who's been our worst 3 signings? Jackson, Harvey White, Tony Springett. Any more transfer news on wingers? Nothing apart from the Canos. What do you think of all the new young players? Are you talking about like first team or academy lads vision? What do you think the score is going to be? 2-1. I think it'll end 2-1, to be honest. How we've been playing? We've been all right, to be fair. I thought White was solid. Actually, yeah, Chuck Chue were in. How we play it? Yeah, we're doing all right. Jackson doesn't really offer much. Needs to be yeah, he just offers a bit of pace. That's about it. Was it a good goal by Clark? Yeah, I thought so. If you get a chance to look at it, I think you'll really love it. Who's been the better team? I think it's been a decent game, to be honest. I think both teams have been fairly even. Ibu Adams picking up a yellow card. Who'd have thought it? Derby drawing to a Prem team. Yeah, Adam's just got booked. Shock. Have we had any real successful signings in the last few years? I think Zetterstrom has to be successful. I think Adams has to be called successful, to be honest. I think if you talk about who else? I don't know. There's been a couple. Wilson's successful. Whatever we were going to Wembley. Let's see. Sanderson looking solid tonight. Yeah, Sanderson's looked decent tonight. Academy playing today. I don't think any Academy lads are... Oh, Rooney's the only one playing tonight at the moment. He's done all right for me. I'd like to see Wilden get on and Brown, but I don't know if they will. So happy Rooney is playing. Yeah, for me, I'd start Rooney over Sanderson. Or over Bart, to be fair, if I'm honest. Dangerous spot for a free kick, it is. What do you think score is going to be? 2-1, I reckon. 2-1. But I wouldn't be opposed to pens. Last time we got pens, I ended up getting 170 something concurrent viewers, I think. Who to? I'm going to say Burnley just because they're the Prem team, but obviously I want it to be Derby. Sad to see our Academy players go in the past. Cashian, Bird, Gordon. Yeah, you're right. It's always sad to see. That's a great block. Oh my God, that's off the post. But yeah, our Academy, it's a difficult one. We've got some good players in there, but a lot of our good players are sort of the good young players that keep getting injured. Rooney has that pace at the back that we need for our set. Yeah, I agree. Who hit the post? It was Burnley's number 17, Harry. I'm not entirely sure how you say his name. When's the cup draw? I think it's tomorrow. Kay Gordon is some talent, just doesn't get a chance. It could potentially be coming back, so we'll see. Great head away there by Sanderson. Who's going to be the best player this season? I think once he gets going, I think it'll be Bobby Clark. Armstrong last season was a success. Yeah, Armstrong was decent, but then not a permanent, so it's difficult really to say. We're 60 minutes in, and it's 1-1. I think we're doing fairly decent. I don't know about you guys, but I think we're doing all right. Ajimang, best player? Could be. It will be interesting to see how Ajimang does. I'm actually really interested. We should sign Bobby Clark on a permanent deal. He has that pace that we acquire. Do you know something? I'd love Clark to sign permanently. It's just a difficult deal to get done. When is he back? Ajimang should be back in training now. I'm watching this on YouTube, flying to Qatar/Iraq, heading to work. Thanks for covering as TalkSport 2 choice was Wednesday Leeds. No worries at all, Bomb Doctor. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. Obviously, let me know your thoughts in the comments as the game's going on as well. When is he back? Answered that one. Pride Park lights on. Probably taking pictures of Travis, maybe Johnston as well, but we'll see. Appreciate the follow, Heath. Welcome in. I'm back. Went to go eat dinner. No worries at all, Northside. Hope you're okay, mate. How's Amanda Broyer playing for Burnley? What is the obsession with Broyer, by the way? But I think he just looks unfit, to be honest with you, mate. But they did have a big injury. Oh my God, Ebro Adams just put Caden Jackson through. That's a corner. Broyer is playing okay. He's just a bit lacking fitness, let's put it that way. Will Ajimang be back for Ipswich? I think he could be. Not sure that name is suitable for a plane. I do hope he's got headphones on. I do hope. That was Brewster. Was it Brewster? I thought it said 32 on the back. My bad, Joe. 3 subs about to come on from Derby. We will see. We will see. Missed the team of Martin, Russell, Hendrick, Thorne. It's been confirmed that Ajimang is back in training Thursday. That would be brilliant. If Ajimang is back, that's good. I have. Brilliant. I won't say your name again. So doubt we get him sat. Yeah, it probably won't be till after the international break. I always said that Ipswich was probably a little bit early. We had a great team back then. We did. The fact we never got promoted was very unfortunate. That is a terrible cross. Think you're my live TV because I can't watch it. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Who's coming on? Thompson, Brown, Vyman. Thompson, Brown and Vyman. Obviously, those of you who are in the chat, hit like, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, hit the follow button if you're on TikTok or Twitch. Honestly, I don't know how many people are in Twitch, to be honest with you. But we are trying to get partner over there. So if you do have a Twitch account, just go over there and stay on there. Is Dejan Brown on? He's coming on now. Vyman is going to get stick, probably. Tap up the screen. Absolutely, tap up the screen. Watching his because my TV is behind. Yeah, mine's behind as well. Mine's behind as well. Who will play between Adjumang, Morris, Brewster and Brown? Well, I think Brewster will play as well as Morris or Adjumang. I think Brown's going to go out on loan. I'm not gonna lie. Watch Vyman score the winner. Fingers crossed. He'll get booed as well while he does it. Who's better at corners, us or Arsenal? Probably us. Has Jackson come off? I'm not entirely sure who came off, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. It might tell you what. Who's going to buy Osborne? Just can't see it happening. Send him to the B team. Send him to the B team. Brown's going to what? Brown's going to score. Brown's going to score. But I think he's going to go out on loan. But I think he'll score. I think Jackson has come off. I think Vyman and Brown are up front. Appreciate all the likes, all the gifts and everything like that. Obviously, the new members as well on YouTube. Obviously, do what you can. Sky Sports announced that the Scottish right back Max Guy, apparently we got him on a 4-year deal. Brewster off, yes. Opinions on Zetterstrom bid. Has a bid actually come in yet, Kenny? Because that's obviously what we're waiting for confirmation of, isn't it? Osborne in off, League 1, League 2 loan. Yeah, I don't think anyone would want him, to be honest. I miss Forest vs Derby games. Yeah, so do I. Paul, you're lucky that I've not got Streamlabs on tonight because you'd have been absolutely ruined for that. Streamlabs was just fucking everybody last night. Let's take a look. Who came off? So, Brewster off for Vyman, Osborne off for Thompson, Clark off for Dejan Brown. Jackson's still on, apparently. Not entirely sure where he's playing, but apparently he's still on. I bet it'll be on the left. I don't know. That penalty shootout looks more on target than anything else. Yeah, it definitely does. Anyone who wants to see Clark's goal on my Instagram, search DCFC banter page. Yeah, go ahead and check out the goal. It was a great goal. We'll use this play two up front when Adjumang. I think there's definitely a possibility for that, Joe. 100%. What minute? We're in minute 64. Wilson on now. Were you at 5 mil demolition of Forest? No, I wasn't, unfortunately. It's not on my screen yet. 100% apologies, mate. I forgot. Yeah, don't worry about it, Paul. It's all right. You can do what you want. I've not got Streamlabs turned on. Just obviously no racism or anything like that. Vamos Burnley. Welcome in, Franceline. Hope you're okay, mate. Just wondering, how'd you get all the news? Well, that would be a secret telling. But honestly, I'm just online all the time. I just get it off like Twitter, Google. Like, there's so many places you can look. Bobby's goal was unreal. Yeah, it was. It was great. Oh, here we go. What a block by Clark. Dejan Brown's breaking away. How long have you had a season ticket? I got it the Gary Rowett season. So I think 17-18, I think. I think 17-18. I'd take penalties. Yeah, I would too, to be honest, mate. Can you hurry up and get promoted? I want East Mids Derby back and we ain't coming down. Well, we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. We're on the way, I think. I think we're definitely on the way. Not this season, but maybe next. Brown is not good enough. He needs a loan or two in League 2 and League 1 for me. Just had a look at the goal. Beautiful. What's the North Stand like? I like the North Stand, to be fair. Glad to see we're giving minutes to a lot of our squad. Yeah, I agree, Kay. Leicester always try and force a rivalry. Yeah, there's no point in Leicester being a bat, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of Leicester. They like to force something that doesn't need forcing. Can we please extend Brewster's contract? Maybe we will. hopefully, if he keeps performing, then there's obviously a reason why they will. What North Stand? Derby's North Stand. Not a fan of Birmingham. They should go speak to Cov, yeah. What? Do you know, Sanderson's actually been alright tonight, to be honest. Hi Bella, hope you're okay. North Stand has the potential to be like the South if we were in the Prem. Genuinely, there is no... I don't understand why people like always give shit to the North Stand, because it's not even that bad. It's genuinely not that bad. Sanderson's hurt himself. Stoke always try and force a rivalry. Stoke, does anyone know if you pre-order FC26, if you can definitely get it tonight? You won't get FC26 tonight. It don't come out for another month, I don't think. I don't actually know when it comes out. When does FC26 come out? I actually pre-ordered it last night, Harry. Say up the Rams to Oliver in Devon. Up the Rams, Oliver. Hope you're okay, mate. Hope you're okay. I pre-ordered it. I'm sure it's tonight. Is it? I'm not entirely sure. I thought it wasn't for another month. FC26 release date. It says 26th of September for me. Translation, will there be a goal? I hope so. I do hope so. Definitely. Appreciate the follow, Lucas. Hope you're okay, mate. Welcome in. Appreciate the subscriber. Welcome in, Renan Santos. Hope you're okay. Go Burnley. Go Burnley. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Definitely not tonight. No, I didn't think it was tonight. It threw me off a little bit. Did throw me off. Let's put it that way. Travis to be captain could be. How long left? About 25 minutes, Harry. Just over that if you include stoppage time. Burnley with a long throw. Oh, what a block. Someone's just taken an absolute rocket. When everybody is fit, we cannot play 5 at the back. I think we're going to play a 3-4-3. I'm not going to lie. Burnley have some decent wingers. Yeah, they do. Burnley are a decent side. Is it straight to pens again? Yes, it will be, mate. It will be. Where can I watch the game? The game is live on Sky Sports Plus if you're in England. If you're in a foreign country, I think it's live on Rams TV, but I'm not entirely sure. So don't quote me. Max Johnston update. Deal has been agreed. Flying over for his medical. Should be announced by the end of the week. I'd imagine it will be done Wednesday or Thursday. Lewis, I think the message for Up the Rams was meant to be in a Devon accent. What even is a Devon accent? 4-2-3 when everyone is fit, but I want Ajimang and Morris together. Do you know something? You could do that, though. You could play Morris as the 10. Thanks. No worries. No worries. Heard out about Travis. Apparently had his medical this weekend, but waiting to confirm it. How long till Ajimang is back? Back in training this week. 3 centre-backs is too negative. I think it depends on the other players on the pitch. If you've got really attacking wing-backs, I think you're in a great position. So I think it depends on the situation. Kane Wilson's coming on. About time he comes back. Love a bit of Kane Wilson. Do you watch Tyler Taft vlogs? No, I don't, Didsy. Pride Park lights are on. We will see what happens with that. Would be nice to have a cup run. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Obviously, if you're in the live, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow button, whatever. Would be nice to have a cup. Life of Pi Plymouth fan has a Devon accent. That just sounds like a normal accent for me. It does. Jake hasn't looked that bad, to be fair. Yeah, I think Rooney's decent. Any news on Zetterstrom? Thanks for the follow, Fraser, I think that says. No, nothing new on Zetterstrom. Just waiting for a bid to be confirmed, to be quite honest. Appreciate the follow, DCFC Max. Travis having photos taken. Maybe. Need him to start him as a regular. We will see. 2-1 Barnsley against Rotherham. Decent. Is that a turnaround? I think it is. Do you have a player on the back of your shirt? No, I don't, mate. Why has Jackson not come off? Because he probably won't play at the weekend. Derby. Ward off, Wilson on. good move, really. Thompson is shit. He's not necessarily the greatest player in the world. Burton tried to force a rivalry all the time. I've got mates that are Derby fans that go to Burton games, so good to see Kane Wilson back. Yeah, it's brilliant to see him back. Hopefully he's back and fit. I support Derby, appreciate that. How much did we pay for Zetterstrom? 1.2 million rising to 2.2, I think. Do you think Brewster's doing well? Yeah, I think in the minutes he's played, I think he's been good. 3-0 Stoke Bradford, fair. Why are we signing Travis? We need wingers. We also need midfielders that can play football for the wingers to be effective. Max Johnson signing, surely you have to get rid of Nyambi and Ward. I think players will move on. I just don't know who. Getting profit then. If he goes, then yeah. Is it on TNT? It's on Sky Sports Plus, Lucas. As in Bradford winning 3-0. Yeah, I thought they were. Because they were 2-0 up earlier. Where can I watch the game? It's on Sky Sports Plus, Alicia. Derby are massive. Everywhere we go, even in Devon. Derby are a huge football club. An absolutely huge football club. I hope Nyambi comes on and bags the winner. Hopefully. Let's go off Didzy McGoldrick too early. Yeah, but he wanted to go and play for County, so... when I have watched the game versus Bristol, when he came on, he was as well. Yeah, I agree. What do you think about the partnership with Red Bull? I don't think it's legit, mate. I don't think it's legit. Can you call Jackson a Pratt in a Mark G voice accent? Do you know something? I don't actually... Like, I'd love to be able to do accents. I'm just not very good at them, so I don't do them. I'd take Aaron Ramsey off Burnley. Good player. Yeah, I would too. Appreciate the follow, Lee. Welcoming me. The logo isn't even right. Which logo isn't right, Dan? Max Johnson, defo in Derby now. How do you know, Joe? How do you know? Sanderson's been all right, you know. Yeah, he's had a good night. Oh, you're on about the Red Bull partnership. Yeah. I think it's been done by AI, if I'm honest with you, Dan. Oh, here we go. Matt Clark on the ball. Watching Wigan Rugby Town in Prem for 8 years was beyond surreal. Do you know something? Wigan are a decent side. I'm so disappointed with all the situations they've been through recently. But hopefully they can find themselves back. Where do you think we'll finish this season? Top 12. Derby logo is the old logo. On the Red Bull thing, Andy, his plane landed in London a few hours ago. Decent. I think Morris will get top goal scorer this season. I agree. Just the fans for Wigan, yeah. How does Joe know Johnston's in Derby already? Apparently his plane landed in London earlier. Oh, hang on. Back we go. I like Derby's new shirt. Looks nice. Yeah, it's really good. Loved Wigan. Loved us going up over Bolton. Yeah, 100%. Will there be extra time then penalties or straight to penalties? I think it's straight to penalties. Say hi to Oliver, the biggest Rams fan. Hello, Oliver. Hope you're okay, mate. On your stream. Yeah, it is the old one. It just looked better on the screen, to be honest with you. Leeds losing 1-0. Fair enough. Wednesday in front versus Leeds. Decent. I reckon is announced tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Straight to pens. Can't stand Sheffield Wednesday. Apparently they're winning at the minute. Maybe pens. I'd take pens. But I would have to turn chat off. If we're doing pens, I'd have to turn chat off. I would. Top 5 hated teams. Forest. Leeds. Birmingham. Sheffield Wednesday. I shouldn't really answer that question. I put myself in a really bad position by saying that. Because if I decide to go back to analysis and someone clips that, we've got a big problem. Stand up if you hate Forest. I'm not standing up, but we all know the situation. I reckon we have a good chance against Ipswich. Yeah, I agree. If we win and we're at home, I might go. If we're at home, I'll definitely be there. If we hold on to our better players like Adams, we will do all right. I'm not going to get into it about Adams, to be honest. As a Blackburn fan, I can see Vyman scoring. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. That's going to be clipped. Yeah, I'm going to get absolutely ruined. I nearly had an analysis job at Sheffield Wednesday. I sit in North Stand top middle, fair. Rami would put in a better shift than Jackson. I think many people would. Josh Vickers' last kick. Fingers crossed. What channel is it on? Sky Sports Plus. Who would you like Derby to play next round, home or away? Forest, I don't care either, if I'm honest. Sit down if you hate Forest. Well, we'll stay where we are. We'll stay where we are. Birmingham at home. Fair. How's the second half looking? It's been all right, to be fair. It's been better. Have you ever had to work with a Forest fan? I do and get along, but it's annoying. I went to college in Nottingham, and pretty much everybody at the college was a Forest fan. So, I hate scrambled eggs. Fair. I wouldn't mind Everton away. Everton will be a good game. I like the shirt. Look better in a dashing red with a tree on it. It just wouldn't. After seeing Rami run, no chance. Yeah, Rami's a bit big, isn't he? Rami's a bit big. I think I need a new chair, to be honest with you guys. I think I do need a new chair. Me gaffer is a Forest fan. Fair. I love being a piss take to the upper away end. I sit in east corner. Fair, decent. Sorry, mate. No worries, no worries, no worries. Don't worry about it. We are 3 followers away from 2,400 over on TikTok. So if you are on the TikTok live and you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the follow button, hit the like button as well to help push the video, the stream out. Appreciate the follow. How long left? We're on 77th minute. Thank you for the subscriber over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Always shit on the red side of the trend. Absolutely. Is a Notts Forest even in Nottingham? That's a big question. That is a big question. 10 minutes and pens. Yeah, that's what it is at the minute. The Forest fans are not a day older than 10. Obsessed. Absolutely. Forest leads Stoke, Millwall and Leicester. Ignoring them. MK Dons, RB Leipzig, St. Pauli, Real Madrid and Liverpool. Fair. I was quite lucky. I never really had the only Forest in secondary school, as it was in Ilkeston, so it was like a 50-50 split. Well, I went to college in Hucknall, and it was literally pretty much everybody was a Forest fan. Appreciate the follow, Harry. Harry, you don't have to unfollow and follow again. So I saw it the first time. Just give me a chance, bro. Give me a chance. Hi, mate. How are Burnley playing? It's been a decent game, to be fair. For Burnley, your standout is definitely number 17. I'm not quite sure what his name is, though. How long's left? 79 minutes. I'd say we were the better team in the first half after they scored. The second half has been more scrappy. Could be 2-1 to either team. Yeah, I agree with that. I only ever had one distant friend who was a Forest fan. He later worked for the club in a PR role. Nice bloke, by the way. Fair enough. No, it's West Bridgeford. Exactly. I bet Burnley win. Is Sanderson going to be man of the match? It could be. Hi, Oliver. Hope you're okay, mate. Hope you are okay. Yeah, he's brilliant. How good do you think Max Johnston is going to be? I think he's going to be amazing, mate. Appreciate the follow, Evan. You are the 2,400th follower over on TikTok. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the subscriber over on YouTube as well. West Bridgeford is not. I swear West Bridgeford is Nottinghamshire, though, innit? Sturmgratz losing 6-1 on aggregate. Fair. Eustace looking mad on the sideline. Probably. Thoughts on the goal? Clark's goal was brilliant. Once our whole team's back, we'll be cooking. Absolutely. Translate. How is the game from Peru? Decent game. Both teams have definitely been in it. It's been one of those games that's ebbed and flowed, to be quite honest. Both teams have sort of had their moments, but no one sort of took a shine, if that makes sense. I don't think anybody's really been better than the other team, if that makes sense. 5 minutes from City Centre. Well, yeah, but that doesn't necessarily... Is it? Oh, yeah. Jealous, mate. You paid to get in the Conference League. How's the game been so far? Decent. It's been a 50-50 game, to be fair. Can we have a chant for Clark? If someone comes up with one, you absolutely can have a chant for Clark. I don't even know if he's got a chant. Sanderson has really redeemed himself. Yeah, he's been good the last couple of games. How long left? We're on 80 minutes and 40 seconds right now. What position is Johnston? Right back. Derby's ground's 5 minutes away from City Centre. It is What a save, Vickers. What a save. It's been very high tempo. Yeah, it has. It's been better with having the players back. Ignore the teams, of course. It's in Nottingham. Fair. Matt Clark, no hair. Matty Clark. Warris. Yeah, it was a great save. Where will Kane Wilson play? I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, that's a good one, Joe. That's a good one. Free kick to the Rams. The fullbacks have special medicals where they only test long throw-ins. That's something that we need with John Eustace in charge. It is. This has been a ridiculous stream, by the way. We've got like 20-odd new subscribers on YouTube. We've got like 60 new followers on TikTok. This is unreal. We just need to get Twitch going. Max Johnson's a better version of Kane Wilson. You'd probably say so, considering the fact he's played in the Champions League. But who knows? We're going to score. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. How long left? 8 minutes plus stoppage. From what I've seen, Jackson has been miles better than Brewster. I don't know. I think Brewster's been better. Oh, lucky Clarky. Thanks for the follow, Renzi. Hope you're okay, mate. Can Travis take long throw-ins? Probably. Do you have YouTube Premium? No, I don't, mate. I don't. Bobby Clark. Yeah, they mean Bobby Clark. Fair. Oh, what a save, Vickers. What a save. Boom, Song, Clark. Bobby's in the room. There ain't no midfielder better than Bobby Clark. Fair enough. We need translators in the YouTube chat. Jackson's lazy and scared to take a man on. Yeah. When's the next cup draw? Tomorrow. Don't know what's wrong with this squad. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, to be fair. We are Donald Ducked. We can't concede. Would you sell Zetterstrom? For the right price, yeah. Should play Rooney more? Yeah. Do you think Carlton Morris is shit? No. No, I don't. I think he's probably our best player. Been our best player this season for me. Come on, Burnley. Let's not come on, Burnley. Headed away at the near post. Do you think Lewis Travis is shit? No. Limbs, if we get Forest home, it will be good. It will be good. Vickers is unreal when we've needed him. Yeah, I agree. Defence done much better tonight. Yeah, it has. Is that really the translation, Andy? Vickers has done well again there. Is Ibu Adams shit? He's not unreal, no. He's not shit, no. But he's also not great either. Limbs in the front room. Absolute Limbs in the front room. Vickers, I love you. Carlton Morris on my mind. Is Derby's number 9? Absolutely. Burton losing. Love that. There's a lot of surprises with results. We'll go through them after the game. Appreciate that, Andy. Appreciate that. Not for the first. Is Dion Sanderson our best player? 50-50. Don't know if Vickers has ever had a bad game. Blackpool home cup. Not long after he signed. Come on, Derby. Yep. Vickers has always had great performance whenever we call him. How's Vardy been playing? I haven't really noticed him, to be honest with you, mate. If Vickers playing in the league, I'm going to march up to Eustace and smack him. Please don't do that. 85 minutes gone. We've got 5 minutes plus stoppage. I think Derby should use the academy. Yeah, I agree. No, we don't want that, Didsy. We don't want that. Would you sell Dion Sanderson? We can't sell him. I remember those Burnley fans on the in-betweener fans. The main character said, I like football, but not football. Yeah. How's William Asula playing in the EPL? He was so shit. Because Newcastle have no players. After the last 2 games, Sanderson has done well. Yeah, I agree. Sanderson man of the match so far? Maybe. Who are your calls for man of the match then in the chat? Is it... Because for me, I'd probably say right now, Sanderson, Vickers, Clark, or Brewster. That would probably be my 4 if I was going to pick. Oh, we're playing well. Yeah, we're doing all right for me. Who you think you'll get in the Europa Cup draw Friday? God knows. Sanderson, Clark, Brew. Yeah, that's about right. Who are your Derby heroes? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Would you sell Zeta Strong for the reported fee? No. Vyman man of the match? Not sure about that, Didsy. Same again, he looks like Kenzo. He also got... we should have taken Jackson off. Yeah. So glad to see Kane Wilson back. Yeah. Ajimang hasn't played. You should do a stream with Callum Fowler as he don't like Derby. If Callum Fowler would like to do a stream, he can get in touch with me. He can message me on TikTok, on X. I'm obviously tiny in comparison to Callum Fowler. Let's not lie about it. Kenzo being disrespected. I think Kenzo starts on Saturday. I'm not going to lie. Who has left Derby this window? Most people have left on free transfers. Hang on, I've lost my chat on screen. Love a good brew, Oliver. I'd go for Brewster. Yeah, Brewster's been decent tonight. Let me refresh my chat. I've lost my chat. Where are you in the table? I'm actually interested. 22nd maybe. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Late winner. Fingers crossed, Charlie. We're affording the transfers for a second year of TV money and also spending money on also selling what's his name cash in back in January. We still had money left from that. Can't see many good penalty takers left on the pitch. Yeah, that's true actually. It's not like last time, is it? What did you think of Tom Barkism when he was at the club? Personally, I thought he was underrated. I think he had a good spell, but overall wasn't that great, if that makes sense. I just checked. Let me just see what he checked. 20th, fair enough. Why is Fuzzy on the corner? Why is Fuzzy not on the corner? Why is Fuzzy not in the box? That's the big question, isn't it, really? Why is Fuzzy not in the box? We cashed in on cash in. Exactly. How much would you sell Ibu for? £4 million. Derby are 20th with 1 point. Appreciate that, Andy. If they draw, they go straight to penalties. Yes, I believe so. How much input did you have on the Travis deal? Absolutely none. Why would I have input on the Travis deal? Who's playing right now? Derby Burnley. Burton lost. Ibu for billions. Would you take Max Bird back? Yeah, I'd take him back. I think he's been decent at Bristol, to be fair. They do go straight to pens. Derby Horror Club because your name is Lewis. Maybe. He might watch the channel. Who knows? I trust ourselves on pens. We can miss a couple. Vickers will bail us out. Fingers crossed. But we may end up having to turn chats off. Well, at least I'll not be able to see them. Is there any more players you'd like from Rovers? No, I think I'm done with Rovers, to be honest. Straight pens. Yeah, I think so, Toby. Last minute. Yeah. Can we score now? So I can have an earlier bath. Fingers crossed. Appreciate the follow, Chaz. He's getting serious wages for a right back, Johnston. Yeah, apparently he's going to be one of the highest paid defenders in the league. Appreciate the follow, Charlie. Why do you have to turn chat off? Because I'm a little bit behind, Heath. So someone could put in chat 3 minutes of added time. Yep. Appreciate the follow, George. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Sanderson's had a blinder, by the way. I can't find myself hating Burton, especially when they drew 0-0 at home to Man United in 2006. Prey Stadium, covered in sand to avoid fraud. Fair. Surely we've got that investment. It's coming. Would you take Lawrence back with Sharp? I'd take Lawrence back. Not sure about Shinny, though. Chase it. 3 minutes. We're really close to the end of the game. Really close. Brown, Jackson, Ibu, Vyman, Wilson, take it. Yeah, mate. Osborne's not on anymore, is he? Are you secretly the admin of DCFC banter page? No, but I'm pretty sure the admin was in my TikTok chat earlier. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Just a little bit. That hurts. That's a poor goal to concede, by the way. Who is it? I don't know who it is. That's tragic defending. Absolutely tragic defending. You just knew that was going to happen, didn't you? Do you know something, though? I'm not that bothered. I'm not going to lie. I'm not that bothered. I'm not bothered about going out of the cup. Who scored? Who scored? Someone tell me who scored. Oh, Sonny. Welcome in, Sonny. Welcome to the Goal Scorers Club. Oh dear. Put that there. There we go. We've done very well. Yeah. Do you know something? I'm not actually that bothered. Equaliser. Leeds have equalised. Appreciate the follow, Will. Do you know something? I'm not too bothered. I'm not too bothered. I said before the start of the game that I wasn't that fussed about this game. I wasn't bothered about winning. Wasn't bothered about the performance. It was so important for us to get players fit. We can focus on the league. Fingers crossed. Poor defending. Where's Wardy for a free kick? Let's hope we get one. Thoughts? I'm not too fussed. I'm not going to lie. I think we've played really well. I know we're probably losing now, but Clark are really good going forward. Great goal as well. Yeah, I agree. Imagine losing. I'm not too fussed about losing in the cup, to be honest. It's the cup. We've got to stop leaking goals. Yeah. See, that's the only issue really. It's the conceding late on. It is. Yeah, I'm not upset either, San. Was it a good goal? It was scrappy. I'm not really too fussed, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm not too fussed, I'm not gonna lie. Is that your brother or your dad? It's my dad, Andy. My dad is Andy and you are Andy. Full time, at least we can focus on the league now. Yeah, absolutely. 2-1 full time. Right. Let's turn that off. Right, just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. That one. Boom. Let me just boost that there. Put that there. There we go. Right. Right then. So, focus on the league. You're getting relegated. Mate, we've played, what, 3 games? Burnley are a Premier League team. Why are people in the comments acting like Derby are some sort of like Premier League team that are like winning leagues and stuff? Like, we're in the Championship. We're waiting on players to return to fitness, and that's what this game was about. This game was about fitness. And that's the important thing that we have to note about this game. It's that fitness is the most important thing. And for Derby County to move forward, we need to get those injured players back. And that starts with players like Ryan Brewster. It starts with players like Bobby Clark. It starts with players like Andy Vyman. It starts with those players coming back and being fit to be able to to be able to actually do things. Mate is pulling him. That's a pet. Should have been. Anyone else got school this week? I'm dreading. You've got school this week? I'm not at school. I'm too old for school. Right, just give me 2 seconds, and then we'll talk about it. Lewis, thanks for the stream. Look forward to your video tomorrow. I appreciate that, Andy. Thank you for stopping by. Obviously, those of you in the chat, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I'm not sure what we're crying about, to be honest. Right, we are going to get into... We're going to talk about performances. We're going to talk about players. We're going to go through it all over the course of this. What's it like to live in the shadow of your more successful rivals? I genuinely could not care less, to be honest. Right, let's talk about it then. In terms of performance, we wasn't actually that bad. Thanks for the follow, Oaks. In terms of performance, we weren't bad for me. I thought we were really good. I thought we put in a decent performance. I bet you wish you had Douglas Luiz. No, I'm all right, thanks. I'm all right, Tarkaden. I'm actually quite happy with who we have at the moment. And we're sort of moving in the right way. We're moving in the right... How is that not a pen? Your guess is as good as mine. Right. So, let's put it this way, right? If Derby County play that same team... Well, not the same team, obviously. If Derby County play Brewster, Clark, Ozo gets back in the team, Morris starts up front, we quite easily pick something up at the weekend for me. That's my personal opinion anyway. Now, obviously, you can let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments. But for me, if you add in Carlton Morris, you add in David Ozo, we quite easily pick up something. We aren't going down. Trying to win a game, impossible. No, it's not impossible. It will happen. It will happen. We just need players fit. That's what we're waiting for. And I think, realistically, if we look at it, if we look at the performance, it wasn't even that bad for me. It was a very, very good evening in terms of clear penalty at the end not given. Yeah, exactly. When's Travis and Johnston confirmed? I'd imagine over the next 24 to 48 hours, to be honest. Ipswich next. Yeah, but I'm not going to lie to you. Ipswich haven't been that good so far this season. So when is Ajimang fit? Supposed to be back in training this week. Why can't they just be fit? Who knows? Who knows? Appreciate the follow, Richard. Welcome in, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But we look really positive going forward, but defence is still shaky. Yeah, but I think you've also got to look at Burnley, as Burnley got promoted last year for a reason. They're a very, very good team. We need to start Jackson Moore. Not sure about that. They'll pay thousands and then say they aren't match fit. To be fair, a lot of the players don't actually say if they're fit or not, to be honest. Only thing that let us down is defensive errors. I don't even think we made that many sort of defensive errors, to be honest. I know the last one you probably say that Fozzie played him onside, but I don't actually think it was that bad. Thoughts on the Canos rumours? Got a video coming out about that tomorrow. We didn't lose to Burnley last season. No, that is true. We didn't. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, I'm not saying that name, unfortunately. Is Koki Kyoto? I'm not... no, he's going to QPR, mate. Say that you're getting muted as well. Mind the gap, Derby. So long as you don't block people Northside, you can mute whoever you want for the time being. Just don't mute them permanently. We were really unlucky. It was unlucky last goalkeeper. Yeah, very good goalkeeper. Jackson might be the worst player we've had since Joseph Soon. I think that's a bit of a slight on Joseph Soon, to be quite honest with you. Pembroke, I think it should have been a pen, to be honest. Ajimang scoring on my left wing. Ajimang might end up playing on the wing, you know. He's got number 7, so... didn't lose to Burnley, but didn't beat Burnley last season. Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, last season was all about, like, getting a point for the game, whereas this year it's a very, very different conversation to have because it's a cup game. Guy Lewis, I'm not muting people yet, getting us the views with their comments. Exactly. How was Worrell? Average, to be fair. I was fuming. I got tickets, had a match, but glad I didn't go now. Fair enough. Joseph Soon had no problem. Yeah, exactly like Yuzviak. Derby couldn't give a toss about Forest, yet every time Derby do somewhat bad, they're giving lip. Exactly. It's been... we played decent. Yeah, we did play all right, to be fair. Jackson always presses, though. We need that. Yeah, but we also need someone who's going to put the ball in the back of the net, and I think Jackson struggled to do that. Joseph soon had 92 pace when our players were worn out on FIFA, was rapid. Yeah. If we can get Ozo, Ibu, Kenzo, Brewster, Morris, Clark, Saturday can see 3 points. Maybe even add Travis into that list as well. Presses like an iron, yeah. Appreciate the follow, James. Hope you're okay. Tap the screen, follow, do all of that jazz. If you haven't already, head on over to YouTube, hit subscribe over on there. If you have a Twitch account as well, head on over there and follow me on that channel as well. But it's been a very interesting evening. It's been a very different game. It wasn't necessarily the game I was anticipating tonight, but we've done enough for me, and that's the important thing. And I think we showed that we're capable, and I think in terms of the actual performance, I don't actually think it was that bad. Would like to see Ward start Saturday. I think, well, the thing is, the big question about that is if Johnston comes in, it could be Johnston starting over Ward, but we'll have to wait and see. Appreciate the subscribe, Ruiz, Jean-Paul Louise. What a name that is, by the way. A few Forest fans behaving like straight A students who needs to slag off his foes because of some insecurity complex. Dom, you haven't seen the worst of it. You should go over to my TikTok comments. It's all just Forest fans. Don't bypass me. It's against TikTok. This season is a marathon, not a sprint. Exactly. Once everyone's fit, we'll be perfectly fine. I'm genuinely not worried. I think we're in a decent position. Rome wasn't built in a day. Absolutely, Oliver. Absolutely, you're spot on. Was it a good goal? Their goal wasn't. Our goal was. It was a bit of poor defending, really. Best performance of the season? Yeah, I thought we performed really well tonight. The cup is a sprint. Yeah, but we're never going to win the cup. That's why I'm not really that bothered. Thanks for the follow, Charlie. Hope you're okay, mate. Peru Pepe, fair enough. Lol, TikTok brain rot. Well, we won't slander TikTok too much. I've had 74 new followers over there tonight. The thing is with this season, a lot of overhyped expecting top 10 because we have Eustace. To be fair, I think top 10 is possibility if we keep everybody fit. Great fitness for the players tonight. Yeah, spot on. Why are they saying battered when it wasn't a battering? Exactly. I actually thought we were the better team for the large part of the game. Solid result tonight, despite the loss. The cup just proved more opportunities for needed injuries. Exactly. We deserved that game. Should have won. Yeah, I think we played really well. Do you reckon we'll sign Sergio Cabot? I'm assuming you mean Canos. I'd like to think so. Top one, get it right. Absolutely. Derby County will finish first, and Derby County will finish in the top 6, and it won't be 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. So let's put it that way. Can see Ajimang being a bit shit. I hope not. We spent a lot of money. Yeah, I think Canos may happen. I do. We need wingers so bad. Yeah, absolutely. Unlucky from you tonight. We should have been putting your way. Yeah, it was an unlucky game for me. Very unlucky game. How is that not a pen on Brand at the end? Who knows? Good luck for the rest of the season. Yeah, good luck to you too, Zach. Reckon Dobra will happen? No, I don't think so. We should only be looking at wingers. Yeah, once we've got these two in, yeah, I agree. At least the Brewers lost. Yeah, we are Derby. Absolutely. Just going to wait for John Eustace and it's Dion Sanderson doing press this evening. So I'm just going to wait for them. Any news on Sergio Canos? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. No sound detected. No sound detected. Sergi Canos was a baller a few years ago. Yeah, he was at Brentford. Would prefer to see Clark play out wide than inside. Yeah. Was in tears when Connor Washington left. So sad. Fair. Everyone has their own opinions, I guess. Any ideas what day Johnston and Travis will be announced? I'd imagine next 48 hours. I think they'll be in before Saturday. Sonny Peru. I've got so many people from Peru in tonight. Brilliant. Hit like, hit subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned. Obviously, if you're on TikTok, hit like and follow. Robbed with a pen in the end. Absolutely, Ethan. Hit like, hit follow if you're on YouTube, Twitch. Like, subscribe, follow, all of that jazz. We are edging closer to the end of the stream tonight. We are edging closer. Johnston probably going to be Thursday morning. It wouldn't surprise me if both get announced tomorrow, I'm not going to lie. Because then they're both in training and everything. They are. Can see Travis being tomorrow afternoon, evening. Yeah, it could be, could be. Say hello to Paddington for me. Paddington Bear. Those who never try will never know. Right, well, do you know something? I think we're gonna have to call it there, guys. I think that is going to be the end of the stream. Rob, defo pen. Yeah, I thought it was a pen too. You think you'll beat Ipswich? I think we definitely have an opportunity to beat Ipswich. I'm not gonna lie. Forest fans must have notifications on. Yeah, definitely. Right, well, that is going to be it for me tonight, everybody. Johnston's got medical tomorrow, so doubt he'll be... It depends. If he does his medical early morning, then I think easily could be in. Appreciate the follow, T. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Hope you are okay. We are just about to jump off stream, I'm not going to lie. But I am going to be heading out, everybody. It's Andy from YouTube. Welcome in, Andy. Hope you're okay, mate. But yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by, whether you've been on TikTok, YouTube or Twitch. Appreciate it. You've been a massive support tonight. I think we hit something like 90. Oh, we hit 100 plus concurrent viewers tonight, which is absolutely ridiculous. I really appreciate all the support. But thank you for stopping by. Obviously, not the result we wanted, but a good result, a good performance in the end. So we can be positive about that. Now, obviously, thank you very much for stopping by. We'll end it over on TikTok first, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you. How did we do? Couldn't watch. We did perform quite well, FPL Jokers, but yeah. I will catch you tomorrow. Videos out 10 AM, 4 PM. Stream tomorrow about 6, 7, depending on whether I do the United game or not. But check out Twitter and my YouTube. But I will catch you later over on TikTok. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I will catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye-bye. Right. Over to YouTube. I will... Just so you guys know on YouTube, those of you that are still in here, right? That TikTok stream was absolutely outrageous. I got 74 new followers, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, obviously, I really appreciate the support on YouTube as well and over on Twitch. Really appreciate everybody stopping by for this live watch along. They're always long streams. We've just hit over 3 hours. We are going to be bringing different content to the channel. Gaming, we're doing 2K on Friday night, and then FC26 when that comes out is going to be streamed. GTA 6 and stuff like that as well. So if you haven't done so already and that's something you're interested in, hit like, hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will catch you in my next stream or my next video tomorrow. But if you have not done so already, I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.